이렇게 땀을 미쳐.
Hello, and welcome, sounding like Rafflemonger out here. My husband got a laugh out of that. Hello everyone, welcome to TMN, with our 11th Grand Blue Fantasy versus bracket. We got 20 people in the bracket tonight, so it should be a good time. I think there's only one person who can graduate tonight, because Awful isn't in the bracket tonight, and Dro graduated last week, so Funk can graduate tonight. Other than that, if you're new to TMN, we are a beginner and intermediate focused and fighting game community. We mostly run anime games, but we do run a couple games that aren't anime. And we run community events on Saturdays. So in regards to the community event this Saturday, it is a community show and tell presentation of a PowerPoint they made about something they're passionate about. Doesn't have to be fighting game related, just whatever you're passionate about. Go ahead and make a cool ass PowerPoint about it. We got someone doing one about an MTG deck and someone telling a story with theirs. So should be very fun. Tune into that tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST, 2 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. EST. And then that has already happened, so I don't have any other announcements this week. We are going to start running Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle on Mondays. So next Monday it's KOF, and the Monday after that it'll be Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. So that'll be really fun. Other than that, let's get started. I'm joined tonight by Callisto and Levitar. Levitar is out of town right now and can't play in the bracket, but I decided why don't we let him commentate a little bit just so he can still participate. So Callisto, I have a very special first match for you tonight. We got Froton, who I think he plays.
I already see the cat on deck.
yeah. On Andu plays cat.
Finally, it's been, I think this is my third one, and this is the first honest character I'm going to see.
We actually have two cats in the bracket tonight. Spooky Mango plays cat too.
Callisto's just going full Gordon Ramsay, finally. Some good fucking neutral.
Finally, some fair fucking neutral. Okay, let me tell
put the cheapies on the shelf for a little bit. I'm begging you guys. Come on. I've seen enough Vera 5U to last myself until
this tournament. Yeah. Okay, let's...
we do, as mentioned, we do have Funk Dangerfield, queued up, looking to be the favorite this week, trying to graduate. But still plenty of tough matchups for the potato, so we'll see.
We actually have 3 other potatoes in the bracket tonight as well. So.
This is Potato Week, people. This is TMN Potato Week.
So we're going to have Froton on the Percival, Andu, as mentioned, on the cat. This is a relatively even matchup. It's gone back and forth through the life of Grand Blue.
This cat color goes super hard, by the way.
Yeah, no, big fan of it. This used to be really hard for Percival early on, and then it became really hard for Cat. It's been even a couple times now. It's arguably a little in Catalina's favor again. One of the characters who can punish Percival consistently from pretty far out. So we'll see how Proton's able to keep the range. Be careful with that 5H, that big recovery.
I don't know about that instant jump JU round start. But Froton is one of our players who does very well in our KOF and very well in our, good to get
the KOF makes sense with the JU, trying to get that jump CD action going on.
And then Andu mostly plays a lot, is in our Exart tournaments a lot. She plays Johnny in that game.
Yeah, going to be a little more familiar with some of the staple Arceus things, like the counter hit, air-to-air hit stun.
So far, Andu getting the edge. Right now got the Grand Blue Zone. Never mind.
Put themselves in the corner with the light wall, though. This might be it. There was an auto combo before it. Oh, yeah, even with the good super, but not enough health to armor through that fireball. Light wall does... You do take 60% of the regular damage. So in order to light wall, you have to have enough health to survive most of the attack.
We're still back at... Oh, okay. Froton fighting for the space, but...
Yeah, no stop. Yeah, good run-up. Was able to get a slight punish there. Another good punish here.
Nice punish.
Froton getting a little frisky with the stocks. Does have 5 now, so isn't going to have to worry about stocking up for a bit.
Yeah, that's useful. Oh.
Yeah, missed the follow-up, able to make a little bit of a reset out of it, though.
Yeah.
Nice punish there.
A little bit
in
shook
pretty good
there.
shape.
Oh. Froton's going wild.
Ooh, bet the DP.
That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit.
SSBA? Yeah.
Yeah, Froton is known in the other games he plays to be a little bit of a wild boy. He just does shit sometimes because he wants to. He
Honestly,
plays Kai and plus R and does cross-up reads ever so much. You would think it was an actually good thing to do.
The raw super punish isn't even that bad of an idea. Just a little bit slow. Just sneak a 5H in there. You'll get pretty much the same damage.
Yeah. I mean, I was mentioning it, but honestly, Froton's getting away with all the jumping around. It's not really punishing it.
Yeah, it's a little tricky for Catalina too, because of that air stall that's available with the JU and his JH is just a very good jump in normal. You do need to use heavy DP pretty often as Cat, or heavy thrust sometimes also works too, getting the full charge there.
Okay, we got our offense here. Oh, okay.
Looking for the DP, no bite, another full charge thrust. That's going to wall bounce a little too high to get the fireball. Still in okay position here though, waiting on that thrust timer.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. And got the zoom just for the extra. That's actually kind of a cool last frame there when you get the zoom from the Percival super being close enough.
Yes, Lord of the Flames. Yeah, let's go.
Froton, keep really fast pace, and that is something that can work well against Cat. Yeah, that's a punish.
Yeah, it seems Froton's getting a lot of punishes from pushes Andus doing that are just not working out right now.
Yeah, and again, like you mentioned, these jumps are working out, and I like this. Just keep the pace high. That seems to be what's working out for Froton, is just kind of making scramble situations and not taking the foot off the gas. Oh, almost had the curse combo when you get the fireball juggle into the thrust.
That would have been scary.
Corner carry backing off.
Oh yeah, Froton looking pretty. Full stocks, full meter.
Yeah, it doesn't get the clean hit, but honestly, it's fine. Ooh, spooky, that was punishable. Gonna get the wall bounce here.
We got some combos going.
That's a knockdown. Looking for the DP. Yeah, I like this. Your timers are down. Just back off. Oh, the big damage from the Lord Strike follow-up, though. All right, match point for Froton here, and a good start. That's a start.
Froton is doing a really good job just sneaking in these charges, these one orb charges when he thinks it's safe to, and he's not getting punished for it. So good shit.
No, yeah.
You can play sort of two different ways when you get that on Percival. When you have 5 stocks, you can either chill, use them sparingly, and not have to worry about stocking for most of the rest of the round, or you can just send them right, like.
Yeah.
And this M Fireball is working out right now, and we talked about it before. The first rule of fighting games is if the thing you're doing is working, you don't stop doing it until they show that they have an answer.
Exactly. Do what they hate the most and keep doing it.
Andu, though, making the comeback, has the life lead now. Corner positioning, jumping past each other.
We're in chip range.
Did they block it out?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to have a lot of pushback. Oh, that was very awkward. They're both in chip danger right now. First one to throw an EX wins, and there it is. Yeah, that.
The good reaction there. Just like, use the EX.
You definitely want that multi-hitting projectile in that situation. Blocked it out. That's punish. Also, there's no stocks. Slight punish there.
Okay.
Andu working towards the corner.
Oh,
the big starter didn't quite get the pickup. Medium thrust for Cat. That is the feel-bad starter. When you get counter-hit by that button.
Okay. We're mid-screen.
Good job not dialing out Ender there for Froton. Just taking the auto combo, going back to neutral.
No, yeah.
And again, these jumps still working out.
But Froton getting a little bit of a tempo going. Like, he's goes crazy, but not enough to be predictable. And also keep some safe play, making sure to keep
excellent anti-air there.
Oh, yeah.
My man woke up 5U'd. Froton was like, I haven't booted up this game since February 22nd.
That's a 1-to-1. Froton going back to the lobby, so I don't know if we're going to see maybe a different character here. Maybe just taking a moment.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath.
We do see that Charlotta avatar on Froton's side. Maybe
Froton says in the chat, I send out Kaikisk's daughter, so I wonder who that is. It could be many people. Proton's so
Shrimp
real.
interesting.
I love this guy. We call him Evil Wukash in the Plus R tournaments because he will win.
That's
He
even
will-
funnier to me because Wukash is definitely a friend of mine.
Yeah, he will keep switching characters until he gets a win, and then he's stuck on that character, and then he'll lose, and then he'll go back to his main.
Okay, we have 4 potatoes tonight then.
I don't mind this pink color either, Charlotta. Yeah, the ball, send it. The medium ball actually pretty dangerous against Catalina. One of the few characters who can punish it really consistently, but we'll have to see if Endu has those on deck. A little late on the combo. That combo's surprisingly hard, actually, the link into the 5M on Charlotta.
Oh no, yeah.
I don't try to be too public with it. I do, in fact, have a public Charlotta. I've dabbled with that character. The combos are surprisingly hard. Not enough for me to give a shred of credit to a Charlotta player, but they were a little tricky.
Sora's just gonna watch this like, hey!
Yeah, no, Proton, every time Proton switches characters, I'm like, hold up, let him cook.
And with the timings that Proton is jumping in, even for me, this is a nightmare matchup. Like, trying to just pin Charlotta down, it's a matchup that Catalina definitely wins, but you're mad even after you beat her. Like, it's not a fun matchup. The best case scenario is you win and you don't have to do it anymore. The worst case is the jumps, you're just not ready for them, and, you know, she just kind of sneaks through it like that, the jumping light.
Panda Nika said, Charlotta players are public servants.
Wowie wows.
Wow, that was
a big call out, but it was the right one. And Proton going to be moving on 2-1.
Oh yeah, that Charlotta was very clean there. Yeah. Little gremlin.
And that's going to send Andrew down to the loser's side. Still in it, so we do still have, you know, honest character hanging out, but I feel like we're about to see the potato gauntlet coming in. Panda Neko entering the room. Another Charlotta. Punk Dangerfield is going to actually have to play Proton next, I believe. So we might even see a mirror on that one.
Actually, no, let me look at it.
No, that was on the bottom of the bracket. Yeah, I'm thinking,
he's playing Mimel right now.
Yeah, the Mimo Extreme Sonic match,
So up next we have Panda Neko, obviously, on the Charlotta. And then we have, it's Matt, QSG, who you can just call Matt. I never say his full name. He is actually a graduate of Blaze Blue for us.
Oh.
He is a very good Naoto. In Blaze Blue, so he knows a little bit about stagger pressure into just killing you. He plays Vera.
Yeah, definitely going to be, you know, relieving a bit of the carpal tunnel from playing Naoto.
True. No, Maz is not. Maz is not allowed to enter our events anymore, unfortunately.
All right, so Matt Neko, Vera Charlotta actually sort of similar to Cat Charlotta that we just saw in terms of the spacing that Vera can hold down, but she doesn't have a projectile. And it's kind of weird because both of these characters, their primary weakness is dealing with fireballs, but neither of them has one, except both of them have a move like that where they just become the projectile. Be the fireball you want to see.
Oh,
waited on the ground, got the close 5 in.
So far, very tranquil mid-screen.
Yeah, Matt getting away with those 2-4 Ls, that's actually pretty punishable for Vera on block. Not pretty punishable, it's -5, but if you have a 5-frame like Charlotta, just mash that light when you block it.
Yeah.
A little bit of mix with the overhead. Baiting out the DP. Oh, tried to step forward and push a button, accidentally got the charge special. That happens to me in Mortal Kombat all the time. I have to play on pad because of that.
Honestly, I've never played Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, run up overdrive. This is going to be a pretty good advantage here. Panda Neko going to be able to do loads of chip now. Baits out the DP. This should be an easy kill. Went for the overhead reset. Maybe not what they were looking for, but again, the chip is going to add up right now. Yep, there it is. Charlotta is a character that I don't think she gets a ton of value out of the 2.7 mechanics. I can't call them new mechanics anymore because there's a whole new game with even newer mechanics, but Charlotta, you know, Rush doesn't help her a whole ton because she can't combo from it without ball unless she already has the corner. Backshift is whatever. You're Charlotta. You didn't pick Charlotta to back off. And Overdrive is like, cool. You do a bunch of chip, you do more damage, but I think just her regular supers are still really good use of meter.
Oh yeah. She's pretty complete even without rush or anything.
And again, gonna have this same situation. You'll watch that health just kind of tick down for Matt. Every button doing a good bit of chip here. Letting that 5A trip too far.
Both players trying to be really careful, not really going too out there with offense right now.
Matt has landed 2 hits though, so that overdrive is almost gone, and that is gonna do it. You do yeah, you do only get about 3 hits worth of overdrive if you're taking damage, and there's the punish.
And gets the 5U.
Yeah, Panda had let that 214L rock several times, but finally catching on, mashing that 5L, getting the punish. It's a free one.
And they're getting game 1. We're right into game 2 then.
Backing off, a little bit of a rope-a-dope there. I kind of like that on Panda's side. Outspacing the Vera buttons, trying to swing back with that 5H. 5H is a really weird button. Very slow startup, but it sort of sways her back a little bit, so it's a good counter.
Oh. We get the install going.
Yeah, oh, and the Looney combo. This is going to be good damage here. Yeah.
Oh,
this is the
DP.
link into the DP, but yeah, lands in time to not get punished at least. Taking the grab, but mid-screen, so the H version of the Demon Flip grab, not comboable mid-screen like the M version. So not that bad.
Oh boy.
Good use of the sweep. Ooh,
Here we go.
For the Vera DP. Vera install DP is definitely one of the big early knowledge checks when you're fighting against a Vera. Do you know how to scout it? Do you know how to dodge the second hit to get the punish? And there's another one.
Yeah. I did like this round from Matt a lot more. They were a lot more active there. I think they need to do that if they want to beat Neko. Right now
I
they're
also
being
like
too
Matt
safe.
just taking the space. Panda, as mentioned, like kind of backs off defensively, probably charging for that ball, and Matt was doing a good job just walking forward and claiming the real estate.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, and gonna get the side switch. This should wall bounce.
Ooh, no.
Has corner positioning now.
It's a 5U.
Dove, we gotta get a 5U counter for this stream. Like
we used to
that
have
rings
a at one point. Oh, nice OD. At one point we had a counter for how many times one of our commentators cursed. But yeah, a 5U counter with how many Veras we have in these tournaments. Yeah, it would be good.
Yeah, I'm glad you have too many Charlottas. I would break that counter if you still had it. Overdrive.
The Spanish curse words count to the counter. Also, OD going.
Yeah, that wasn't a combo, so not going to do the... Oh, but Charlotta Holy Ladder ran out of invuln there. And just going to send the 214L. Caught the challenge, and we have a 1-1.
Yeah, that was really good from Matt there. Really picking up the pace.
That was a very smart overdrive by Matt. Was facing chip. That was going to be an issue, and I really like just pausing the offense for a moment, recognizing that the win condition for Panda was just any chip, and cracking that overdrive open. The challenge by Panda, trying to get some space here out of the corner. There's the 5H that I was talking about. It is a higher priority than most far 5Hs, so it's going to crush most standing buttons. Okay. That Demon Fold grab working out again. And I like that. Just run forward, push the body all the way out from mid-screen, get a lot of space to work with.
Activates the OD.
Yeah, right back at you.
OD back. Yeah. So
that stood up into it. Still, though, because they're using the heavy, not going to be able to get the combo off. So Matt's still in this. Just needs really one hit into that. That's punishable, though.
Yeah, that's not safe.
Yeah, good use of the 5M there. Fast button, good reach, good punish tool for Charlotta.
Still low, Matt. Still
my
getting a lot of the
pace. Definitely leaking. I was like, Matt should just light wall the ball. I don't know why you don't just light wall it.
Simply light wall.
Yeah, I would have just light walled the ball. I don't know what they're doing.
Life's so bad. Light wall. Have no problem.
I'm just gonna tell Sora that whenever we're practicing, it's like, I'm just gonna tell him if he gets hit or something. Why didn't you parry it? Or why didn't you EX parry? Oh wait.
Trading reversals here. A little early though, and yeah, that's why it is hard, but you do need to do the overdrive dodge as a reaction. You're looking for the screen to go dark. You do have a bit of an advantage on Coliseum for that, actually, because it's a lighter stage. You can recognize the darkness a little bit earlier. Using the dash cancel.
Gone.
A little bit of a mix-up, and Matt's going to close it out. Big comeback.
We're in game set match.
Yeah, have a problem, light wall. Life have no problem. Life is literally so easy.
Panda's consistently taking the turn now after that 2 and 4L, just sometimes doing the 2L instead of the 5L. And when you're crouch blocking, it is kind of hard to like stand up in time and get that mash. Has the counter hit. That 5H again doing some work. Woo! 2L just sneaking in.
Ooh, that's a nice. Oh, this gets the 5U stuff. Ooh, nice for conversion from Panda. We got some options going.
If you're Matt, this is fine to take this, you know, the heavy demon flip thing mid-screen, because now you don't have to worry about that timer being there. If you're in the corner, of course, you gotta crouch it, be a little more careful, but not bad right now. That chip gonna start adding up, though. Matt probably gonna be looking to overdrive. Good reaction to the ball. It's a great spot to use it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
takes away the OD, but 5U was too early.
Oh, and the counter hit.
Panda takes it.
Yeah, scrappy match. They were both kind of trading reversals, you know, like, oh, you think that's cool? Let me show you this one.
Yeah. Well, like, you could see, especially, like, as the match went on, they were starting to, like, get more comfortable, have, like, more active plans of attack. I think that's good.
All right, so up next, I believe we're going to have I Love God. I see him in the lobby, and we have Sora coming up.
Let's go, Sora!
Sora, if I'm not mistaken, also a Charlotta?
Yes. I introduced him to the game.
Yeah, like, somehow I put like 5 Charlottas in a row on stream.
But introduced him to the game like last year. And then I was sick, so I couldn't play. It was like, you bought me this, and now I can't play.
Yeah, get out there, Tiger.
And yeah, finally their schedule allows them to play Grand Blue in brackets. And here they are. Ooh, oh! So I just have to say, since I know Sora, that's already some mental damage. He hates fighting Matera.
Yeah, just see it. Just seeing it pop up on the other side. This is kind of a hard matchup for Charlotta. Projectiles are one of her primary weaknesses because you can't just freely use ball to travel the mid-screen. I Love God, though. Maybe a little bit of a controller issue here for a second.
Ooh, that's...
Go in. You're Charlotta. Just go.
Go. Okay, yeah, it looks like they got it. Oh, we just hold them forward now?
Yeah, I think they're trying to get back to the lobby.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they could do that if you know, they kill each other.
Yeah, I think the hold forward was just to get Sora to run up and start chopping.
Yeah, Sora, just kill him.
Okay, apparently I Love God picked the wrong character, so yeah.
JK. Yeah, I should probably just ping Sora to let him know. It's like, yeah, they picked the wrong character. Just finish the match.
Yeah, and it's up to Sora if he wants the game. I would say take the game. Never don't take the game in this situation, in my opinion, but you can give it to them. And gentlemen to let it just like be 0-0.
Yeah, I mean, I did immediately not, you know, engage, looking to get back. So at least it wasn't like after a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel fighting Yule. I'm like, oh crap, I shouldn't have picked Cat. I messed up. I'm a Jita player. I'm a Jita. Let's go back to the lobby.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be like when Kizzer Craze controller disconnected to ECT, and then during Blaze Blue top 8, and then you end up getting astraled on stream in top 8. You don't want it like that.
Kizzer deserves it. He has a lifetime of instant kill karma working against him.
So
he was the one that astraled them because they didn't take the game.
Well, then that's a normal Kizzer move. Yes.
Yeah, normal Kizzer moment.
So, is Sora taking the game, or?
Yeah, Sora's gonna take the game. He says he's just happy to not have to play Matera.
Fair.
All right, so it's gonna be a 1-0.
You do what you gotta do.
It's definitely a hard way to start a bracket if you're I Love God.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I was like, aren't they an ABL player? I seem to remember them being an ABL player.
Yeah, this will be a little bit of a tricky matchup for Charlotta. Abel, not the best fireballs, but more importantly, his fireballs can cover jumping, which is something that, a lot of Charlottas are going to use to navigate normally. And also, Abel's just a good knowledge check character. A lot of folks are not going to be ready for the matchup if they don't know what his different follow-up options are, how to fight each one. That right there, that is punishable, actually. And you can... It'll be a little daunting when he disappears and you have to think, like, is he going to come from the front? Is he going to come from the sky? The one from the front is invuln, but you can actually beat them both with pretty much the exact same thing for almost every character. If Abel's giving you trouble with the teleports, just hold down back, and then after he disappears, press 2H a little late. You'll block if he does the invuln one, and you'll 2H the one coming from the sky. Good DP though, busting out, command grab. Yeah, you gotta look for that little circle that appears on his hand, and that's how you know to just let a DP rip or jump.
Yeah, Sora having some struggles right now.
Side kick, yeah, good use of the overdrive there. Just get out of the pressure for a moment. Gonna get a big jump in here. Just didn't let the SSBA rip. But that's punishable too. But the DP,
yeah, that's the DP.
Caught him looking. Yeah, Sora, when you watch this back, it's about -9. Just mash your medium into super when you block that. Now we pretty quickly have a 1-1. I Love God with the, the character they were intending to play working out pretty well.
Sora trying to roll, but the Lizard goes through the ground, so that still hits rolling, right?
Yeah, great DP. Jumps command grab and gets the side switch. This is actually pretty fortunate for Sora here.
Gets the full combo. Oh, go for the rush.
Spends the rush. Jumps out of the overdrive.
Away.
Not going to be able to get a punish because of the jump back, but at least you didn't have to hold the -20 there. Uh-oh, I heard an overhead. They were being cheeky. You kind of deserve that one.
Gotta be careful though. Sora was earlier jumping during the laser, and that's the worst thing you could do because it can just unblockable you from there.
I Love God with no fear on the DPs.
Ooh,
to some
like
extent, you have to if you're able, right? With the low health and spending health on the heavy specials and whatnot, you're gonna get smoked if you get opened up. So sometimes the best way is just, bet the DP. Especially if the other person's been hit by him.
Oh, the meaty hits again.
Yeah, and you heard that overhead again. I'm wondering if that overhead was supposed to be a back shift or maybe trying to overdrive without having the meter.
Oh, that OD beats the OD.
That's going to go through, though.
No.
Ooh, no, it's not. I'm a liar. I thought that was more than close enough. But yeah, that Abel fireball. And I Love God making quick work after the little oopsie on the Matera.
That was rough. Yeah. That's just how it is. If you don't have the knowledge in this matchup, you just get cooked.
And it's hard because he is a somewhat rare character. It's not easy to get matchups. Also, a lot of people who play Abel will play him kind of differently. There's a wide spectrum of how nutty of avatar bells you're going to see. And you got to be, especially in a first to two, pretty quickly correct on which type they are.
No, and have counterplay for both of those. For all the styles.
Yeah, he has a lot of flexibility in terms of what he can do just because of the kit he has.
Yeah, a lot of you can play him very RPS heavy, you can play him very a zoner type, and then you can play him a rush down and or just kind of get tricky with them. It's and the best is to kind of mix all those together, but I thought about playing him when I first got back.
Very underrated footsies actually. Yeah. As well. Any character who has Belial sweep and
wait, do we have Photon again?
Yeah, Photon beat Destin, 3rd seed
Good
to
stuff,
get here. Yeah.
Good stuff.
And then we got Maddie, who has been on the grind set Eustace player. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
If she wins this and none to one beats I Love God, we do have the Eustace mirror on stream.
Yeah.
So
Maddie and I
just
actually played a pretty long set this afternoon. So excited to see the Eustace in action again.
No, yeah, Maddie has been like learning the game really well, learning offense. Maddie's confirms are insane.
Yeah,
so...
for sure.
Yeah, well, Maddie is like a very, very much into like Blaze Blue and other games. This is actually the only game I've seen her take like as seriously as she took Blaze Blue for a while. She switches between games a lot, so it's really nice to see her settle on a game and really like learn it like intrinsically.
That's good.
Yeah, Maddie opening out with that slow burn, that move is very good against Charlotta because it shuts down the sky and the ground at the same time, especially at round start, and especially if you're using the EX version. There's just not a lot Charlotta can do about it.
Yeah, it's a really rough situation. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we're going to see a cool combo. Let's go. Are you going to spend the super? No, hard knockdown here. DP'd the whole connection out. It happens.
It was so cool the connection couldn't handle it.
Yeah, you do see that sometimes, that like spike to delay 10 and then it kind of slowly ticks back down to normal. Everyone kind of, it's the old, Wayne's World, the game off, and once the car passes and you're back to delay 3, you can go.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it hilarious. I was playing with Sirius and with Sora from here, and it was 4 frames. I was like, actually, this is surprisingly playable.
Really like what Maddie did at the end of the round there. Just backed off, used the specials, and as soon as Charlotta came close, just responded with the rush. That way you have plus frames. Crouching, though, should be a pretty easy link here. Yep, good confirm.
Yeah.
Hard knockdown in the corner.
I think Maddie's also really good at knowing how to use resources to their advantage. Like on the last round, they backed away because they were like, I have a huge lead. You have to attack me.
Yeah, that is, Maddie will look for reversals with the kind of preemptive dodge, and, when you're right, you look like a genius, but you do put yourself in a counter hit state directly in front of them. Oh, did they both super, or is that an overdrive?
It's OD, it's OD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this. Easy input, Eustace, is very strong in overdrive. You just let that Flamic rip on rapid fire. Okay. Not a lot Charlotta's going to be able to do about that.
Okay.
Yeah, Maddie not committing.
No.
A lot of time left too. You don't really have to chase the chip too hard.
Yeah.
And that right there.
Just switching it up. Like, guess wrong, you get hit.
That gives Maddie the lead. So pretty good shape here. Overdrive is there, so chip is definitely going to be a factor. This is a one-hit. Oh, great 2H. I was going to say it's still a one-hit game or one-hit round for Photon, but not able to get that hit. Maddie staying solid with the anti-air there. Going to take game 1.
It was like trying
to Matt. Trying to fend up squirrel. I never heard that one actually. No, yeah. This is really impressive. Good old
yeah, that right there. The ball. Just you're forced to use system mechanics to navigate as Charlotta, and by doing so, you're putting yourself in a state where you can be anti-aired, you can be hit out of roll. Oh wow! Just rolling into the close side range. That's a big counter hit. This is the link, but yeah, recollects the turn. Good block on the overhead.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, going for the light flip. That's interesting. Overhead hits though, gets around.
Yeah. Maddie had pretty good defense there, but unfortunately just down too much life in the corner too early, didn't have overdrive available.
It happens. Sometimes Grand Blue, you just get put in the corner instantly and you explode.
Yeah, it's really just a fact of the game. Sometimes that just happens.
Sometimes you're just like, what happened to my existence?
Callisto's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm the one who does that to other people.
Yeah, I just put them in the corner, easy peasy. Yeah, having a little struggling connection, but it's
Proton
knows what we're signing up for.
Proton is West Coast, like northern West Coast, so I think Maddie is not. So that could be, but we got bombos right now.
Susie, clip that now.
Yeah, pretty sick conversion. Oh, pretty sick response here, though, SSBA. Now, the only thing wrong with this is you do want to be really careful when you're at low health, dumping your meter. Like, yeah, that was kind of sick. I'm going to give Proton credit, but now chip is really going to be an issue because they're not going to have any meter anytime soon. And yeah, you can be right on the holy ladder, but you're going to have to be right every time. And unfortunately, just not enough life.
Yeah, sometimes there is such a thing as you just got to mind your meter.
Yeah, at least
Maddie has been
send it.
No, yeah, I've seen Maddie go.
No, Callisto, you don't get it. She's 14. She's got those zoomer reactions. We can't. Yeah. She can see it through the delay.
Wait, Maddie's 14?
Maddie's 15.
Big counter hit.
Oh, she's half my age. Man, I hate this. Every time I meet
only half. We're not going to get on that subject.
Free Game said, "No, I'm not getting my ass beat by a 15-year-old. I'm gonna win."
Now I gotta be worried if the set earlier counted as child abuse. This is rough. Get in here, Proton, letting those super jumps rip.
Yeah, there we go.
Pickup. And Maddie gonna take it. I like Maddie staying solid, right? Charlotta's definitely kind of a frustrating character when she's just hopping at you, but Maddie did a really good job of just holding her ground. Got specifically clutch 2Hs several times.
Sad news, everyone. I love God beating unto one, so we will not have the Eustace Mirror in winner semis. But we will have I Love God facing the second Eustace in a row, which is really funny.
There's no justice in
I'm not
this
sure
world.
if I've ever seen a Eustace Mirror yet.
Yeah,
Maddie and None to One were playing it earlier, and apparently it's stupid.
we have a special match right now. We got Free Game versus the Susiest of Red Mages, Red Mage Susie.
So I feel like Free Game, I know they've shown a couple characters in the past, but I think we're going to see the Belial come straight out here.
Yeah. I think they're sticking with Belial.
Susie, going to be on the Jita. It's definitely a battle of the top tiers. Belial kind of wins in the space, but Jita zooms, right? She has very fast movement, especially compared to Belial. Like, while he might have more oppressive special moves and, kind of better mix-up, Jita can just put herself in position a lot faster than he can. It'd be really dangerous to throw moves out. Having that fast, far 5M, being out there able to counter hit a lot of his options, especially his fireballs out of their startup.
Yeah, and as this is actually a rematch from I think a couple ago. They played like very early, and I know Susie was especially kind of frustrated with herself about that. So let's see if she can redeem herself.
Let's go, Susie!
Yeah, Free Game though, not going to make it easy. Definitely showed some proficiency on this Belial the last couple times I've seen.
Yeah, they've been learning quick.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Let's go.
Engage.
It's actually Susie starting off with the fireball. Belial has a very, very competent fireball game, especially against Shoto regular fireballs. But like I mentioned, just the movement of Jita. Oh, good pickup off the counter hit Rekka. Gonna get the combo limit, but thankfully still a full hard knockdown for now, so not gonna get punished for it. And that sweep, that's what I was talking about. Neutral as Belial. The moves that you think are messed up, like the far H, are harder to use than you would think. The sweep is not.
Liking a lot of the work Susie's throwing out, punishing.
Oh, good roll through. Gonna get her punished on the other side. Hard knockdown. Good corner carry. Baited the overdrive, and there we go. Good stuff, Susie.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very polarizing mechanic in this game, right? Having overdrive at your disposal can be a boon, but baiting overdrive is one of the fastest ways to either turn around or just seal it.
Yeah. It's really easy for people to panic and depend too much in overdrive, and then that just makes them easy pickings to get their OD spot dodge and their soul taken.
I'm pretty sure I just saw Belial sweep smash Jita DP. I'm like fairly certain that's what I just witnessed.
We'll check later.
Alright, this time it's 5U that it caught. Baits out the medium DP. Yep, good.
Yeah.
Gonna get the punish straight into SBA. Keeps it nice and easy.
I'm liking the gameplay these two have. It's really even. Very touch and go.
Yeah, trading through the fireball. That's kind of what I meant about the speed of Jita allowing her to put herself into position against those fireballs. The fireball game is really good for Belial, but the hitbox on her, the hurtbox rather, extends a bit farther than you would think during the startup. It's actually kind of easy to counter hit him out of it if you can get close enough. Good block.
Jesus, to you being a menace as always.
There we
Nice
go.
light
Susie
DP.
using the DP. Yep.
The
Are we
conversions.
seeing a lot of improvement on the stuff that was giving Susie trouble last time. Combo limit again, but again, she does retain the turn there, so in pretty good shape.
Almost got it. Oh, no.
Yeah, good use
No
of the minus
touch there.
frames. Activates. Susie's still in pretty good shape. Got to be careful with these fireballs if you're pregame. You can easy input super as Jita and just kind of bust through them for a punish.
Okay.
Oh, sent it. Did Susie press? No, good patience. 5M seals it.
Round 1 goes to Susie.
Yeah, I really like kind of what Susie's showing in terms of the mental game. Not overextending
yeah.
in situations where it would be dangerous. Just recognizing like you're up on life. All you got to do is land 1 5M. Just kind of waited for the meter to be gone.
Victory.
She's being patient, just waiting for the opportunity. Win neutral, get the corner. Easy peasy.
And again, blocking it out, looking for the sweep. Good block on the overhead by pregame. Susie finally busts out. Did have to risk the DP to do it though.
Yeah. Risky, but get some breathing room.
Trying to hold her ground with these fireballs here. Getting back into the corner.
Yeah.
And again, busting out.
Freaking doing a lot of work, putting pressure there. Taking control of the screen. Susie fighting for it back. Oh, that's a nasty part.
Pregame doing a really good job with his movement, actually. Being not in the same place at all times. Making it hard for Susie to judge the spacing accurately. I like this. Use the hard knockdown just to activate. That's actually a really good strategy. When you know that chip is going to be an issue if you wait any longer to activate and you get a hard knockdown mid-screen, that's a very, very thoughtful way to do it. And the chip is making that health range to where Freegame's really going to have to worry about supers coming through. Good use of the 5M, though. Very fast startup, able to stuff the Rekka buffer. Pregame trying to even this up.
No, yeah. Doing some really good work there.
Just poking with the 2M. Nice counter poke, though.
Yeah.
Faking out the meaty, trying to make it look like there was going to be a throw off the fake meaty. Good check. 2H. Doesn't get the charge fireball. Still in pretty good shape in the corner here, though.
We're pretty even here. Nothing out of that.
Yeah, very much anyone's round right now.
Gary jumped there. Oh!
Yeah,
Not much
that
out of
little
this.
sweep. Tried to go for the 2H and another one. Free Game recognized that it worked the first time, even though he didn't really get the reward for it that he wanted. Was like, hey, you know what? That worked. I'm going to try it again. And we got a 1-to-1. Very tense match right now.
No, yeah. It's pretty even. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah,
who's
these
gonna
two are
pick
so fun to watch play.
Believe in victory.
See how
Definitely.
Free Game's going to open the round. Game 1 was a bit more respectful round start. Yeah, backing off again. Good with punish.
Okay, DP the overhead. Just you need to be careful from
Yeah,
those two
stealing, turn
use.
back.
Ooh, okay.
That was a clutch check. You don't want to get back thrown into the corner in that situation. Holding the ground with the sweep, and Susie's been getting really good at that, actually.
Nice.
When you try to just kind of walk her down in a way that's not real, she's really good at holding your ground with the sweep now.
Goes to the corner. We're back to mid-screen.
Oh, no! Tech, though. SBA, this is going to get animation. I believe this is going to be enough. There is a good amount of scaling on it, but I still think he's got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it killed. Shame.
And Free Game brought it all the way back after being down a game on match point right now.
And Free Game take it home. We'll have to see. That's a good
this sweep
though.
is putting in work right now. Susie getting caught standing, and again. And I appreciate the Free Game recognizing, you know, this strategy is working. Keep it up. Doesn't get the far fight out. Yeah, not looking good for Susie right now. In the corner, a lot of meter on Free Game side. Good block on the overhead. Good response.
Good DP.
Still, though, Susie's got to find a way to make the rest of this meter and get a hard knockdown in order to activate.
Yeah, this is going to be a long fight to get it back.
It's a good jump. Gets into position and a good activation.
Get the push.
Oh, big throw, though. And he little temple. Do it. Looking for the reversal. No bite for Susie, but got faked out there. Free Game gets the counter hit. Gonna close it 2-1.
Yeah. Free Game really took control of it near the end there.
Both players showing some pretty good improvement from last time.
So in losers round 2, Spooky Mango beat Destin. So another win for Cat Army. He is 1 match away from top 8.
Let's go, Cat Army.
Yeah, the winner side of our top 8 already set. Free Game going to move on to fight Funk Dangerfield. Again, Funk is the one eligible for graduation if he can win this tournament. I Love God going to be going up against Maddie. And I believe that's going to be our next match, actually, that winner semis.
Ooh, okay. Let's see how Maddie does there.
So we're going to see Abel against Eustace. This is, again, you know, it kind of comes down to your Abel knowledge. Abel's going to have a much easier time knowledge checking Eustace than the other way around, but Eustace is going to have a much easier time kind of shutting down parts of the screen that Abel wants to live at.
So actually, Maddie's training partner when she first started learning this game, like a couple years ago, was an Abel.
Oh,
yeah, that knowledge is going to help a lot.
It's going to be helpful. It also doesn't hurt that with Abel being so fragile, Maddie's confirms will help a lot in the fight.
Yeah, very much so. Being able to finish your combos are a very big deal against this character. And also, Maddie is really good about sort of backing off when she doesn't need to be in your face. And Abel has that command grab SSBA that's always dangerous if you overextend on pressure. That right there, that's why this is hard for Abel. If you know how his 2-2X works, you can just go get him.
Yeah. The slow kill is actually really effective against him with that stance.
I like Maddie getting into positioning too to get a better angle for it.
Ooh, gets a hit. Oh, it doesn't go for the full rec.
Oh,
the spot.
Oh, that wasn't a counter hit. That actually wasn't a punish. Maddie just got caught not blocking. Good interruption.
Command grab. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And that was it. Either way, he can also spend a little bit of health for the follow. You can see right there, the 6U follow-up would have been extra damage on top.
Yeah, that's rough.
I think Manny had a pretty good start, though. Good game plan. Gonna get the pick
up. Ooh, let's go.
And just like that, 25% gone, has the DP bait. And even without the full combo, he's under half health. Good block. And a good challenge with the 5-frame 2L.
Ooh, let's go, Maddie! Let's
the juggle.
Go!
Nice.
Oh, Maddie, that was sick!
And that's the danger to playing Avatar Belial. If the other person knows how to go get you out of the flight, you're gonna hurt. You saw even the baby combo when Maddie didn't have timers did a solid 20%.
Yeah.
Good counter poke with the 5H, and keep it up.
Beat it. This would be
dead. Yeah, Maddie has the meter. I don't know if this combo limit.
No, it dropped.
Juggle. This is fine, yeah.
But it was still safe. That's crazy.
Maddie with a nice comeback, taking game 1 here. Not deterred by that first round.
Rise up as many times as you want. Flamex Lightning will just shoot you down again.
Yeah.
Relax, Eustace. Relax. All right, tough guy.
He's so cool, y'all. He's so hot.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Maddie's legit cooking. Maddie also has, like, you know, that youthful, just like...
Oh, okay. I Love God going for a switch. It also might help because they're getting a little bit more time to breathe. That was certainly those last 2 runs were certainly big impact for Maddie. So having a little breather just to process it helps.
I think Eustace is one of those characters, and when we see the people who do well, you see Regale and Spiral. I think that you require that Zoomer energy to play this character. That's not like a suggestion. That's like, it's a Gundam, right? You can only be the Gundam pilot pro tag if you're like 16. That's just how it works.
Yeah, and she's got this youthful, like, she doesn't really care if she loses, and she doesn't really care if she wins. She just wants to have fun,
Every Eustace only wants to do cool combos.
That's literally her. She just wants to do a cool combo and watch Eustace do cool things. And
I wanted to say it, but you said Gundam instead of anything. I was gonna go like, Maddie, get it. Okay.
Good bait on the parry. That's a very hard reversal to punish.
Okay. A little bit spacing.
Oh, she knows how to play baseball.
Yep. Bar 5H is generally the
let me enough to not fall for that. Oh, the nice side switch, but there's not a use EX, so there was nothing else to follow up on. One more hit does it.
And 6, not the most damaging character, but I Love God actually just
that was a bit
away
of
with the overdrive.
No, that's bad. Yeah, punish.
Oh, still got the punish. That is super.
I can't believe that kill.
I thought that Maddie missed the punish actually.
Yeah, me too.
How late that still worked.
Ooh, no. You can't do that too aggressively. Maddie knows that. The trick's
There's
there.
the punish on the parry too. Looking for the red grenade.
Okay.
Yeah, overhead coming. There it is.
Ooh, no. It's going really badly right now.
Super on deck. Went for the reset.
Okay, falls for Maddie does not use the guard button again. Okay,
Manual blocker.
Ooh. Loses. Okay.
That's the trick. You think that guard button is the answer to deal with that cross up? It's not. Mash jab. Don't let him get started.
No, yeah. That literally most of Seox Rekka loses to just jabbing.
Spend that super, but overdrive's still available for Eustace here. So if I Love God can't get another hit right now, that chip's gonna start being an issue real quick.
And the throw comes out. Yeah.
She's also extremely patient for a Zoomer. A Zoomer with the most patience I've ever seen them have. Yeah, none to one in the chat. I really need her recipe, bro.
I legitimately am just laughing because Dove just keeps going like, Maddie with their super genetics.
I have spent so much time in call with this chick and her brother screaming in the background. I don't know how she does it.
Jesus.
That's getting forged in the fire, right? You gotta. That's mental blocking. That's blocking audio. Maddie's defending at all times.
That explains a lot of the patience.
So free game coming back up for our other winner semis. We're gonna have free game against Funk. Gonna be most likely Belial against Charlotta. Funk does also have the other potato though, the Uno option on deck.
Wait, Dub, something went wrong with the bracket because it says I love.
Oh yeah. They got I Love God 2-0 on accident.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. I was just letting you know. But yeah, we have free game versus Funk. It's gonna be in.
Maddie in winners final, she cooking, bro. No, and like Maddie, I feel like I've raised this child, so I get a little hype for her when she cooks.
I'm gonna go get that Kaguya-sama clip. I raised that child.
I'm waiting. I'll my kids will come up. The cat army will come up. A couple of them have GEDs right now, maybe, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So I'm seeing there. Let me just check the rest of the brackets to see what we got cooking.
Yeah, Susie and Spooky Mango are playing to fight the winner. To fight Sora Keyblade, who took out Panda Neko. Froton and Super Mech are fighting right now to see who moves on to top 8. Nunda 1 is waiting for the winner of Mimel and Matt, and then the winner of that will move on to top 8, and that's about what we got going right now.
I am amazed that there were like 32 Charlottas in this bracket, and it's still going to take some work for a Charlotta mirror to happen, and I don't know how or why.
And one happened in 9th place, Panda Neko versus Sora.
Yeah, it's still possible. Good for Sora though, get back to top 8. Take one. Anyway, okay. Funk setting up the offense.
Good reaction.
Funk is really aggressive. You gotta
Ooh,
be
too far for the
prepared.
grab, though. Shimmied himself out of his zone grab. Good punish by Funk. Hard knockdown here. We're going to see the 2-2X follow-up. Likes that overhead. He usually establishes that pretty early. Tries to get you standing up for the grab.
Oh, yeah.
With that dodge, looking for that Belial 5H.
Not a lot. Oh, okay. Good confirm there. Get some space, get some damage.
I like the timing for that Holy Ladder. It stopped the momentum that pregame had for a moment, but at a time where Charlotta would still survive if Funk would have been wrong with it.
Yeah. And that, yeah. Just raw rush. What could go wrong?
Very little.
Battle 2. Engage.
Just that
You
trample.
really got to be on top of the reactions. You can dodge and punish rush, but significantly harder than... it's not something you see players doing on a regular basis.
Yeah. And besides, it was mid-frame. Right now, more even. They're fighting for the screen. Okay, freaking thing. Oh, did not get much else out of that.
Yeah, I think Funk actually went for the Charlotta 5U parry, but was a little bit late, and it is not active frame 1. I believe it's 3 frames in. That
No, yeah, it's not active frame 1. Sort of.
check with the Holy Ladder. Swing the momentum. Overdrive,
not
though. Gotta watch
punishing
out
the
the ball.
ODs.
Or near the wall. Not quite close enough.
Gets a hit.
Has the link, but didn't have ball. Had used ball earlier, so without rush, wouldn't have been able to convert anything there.
No, it wasn't
good
EX.
punish.
Ooh.
You still get the you still get the 5L link off of medium hands against crouching. So you
Oh, I
can
think
still
that
get
was slide actually. But yeah. Okay.
They did link the 5L.
Oh.
Open him up with the 2-2M. Oh, wow, that would have got me too. I don't call things random a lot. That was a random command grab. That I would not have seen that coming at all.
I just felt like Cassie command grab to me.
Good check. And Freedom doing a really good job of stopping these Demon Flip mix-ups. And again, you can see this is actually a little bit of important matchup knowledge. Pregame keeps consistently blocking the second hit of Holy Ladder standing. That's so that you begin the block stun a little bit earlier before she lands, and you have a bit more time to punish, but bait it out here. Easy combo straight into the super should finish off the game, and it does. Game 1 going to Funk Dangerfield.
Free game's going too much into OD, and Funk will catch that stuff if you...
You know, Free Game's been complaining about those Viras in the bracket. My man should start complaining about the potatoes.
But yeah, no, it comes back to what I was saying earlier. You can't depend on OD, especially because if you become too predictable, it can just lose you the game. Funk
Plus frames, that was a medium, yeah.
gets the side switch. Plus the OD.
It's immediately, yeah. Just wants to stymie the momentum a little. Oh, that's big, and now the chip's a problem. Free Game's going to have a spot to activate. Yeah, is able to find it.
We still have a good amount of time. Free game correctly seeing that they should take their time.
Oh, that's
There's
big.
no way. There's no way, right?
I think this might kill.
It's SSBA. This might be dead, yeah.
Oh, just
This
barely.
is really bad. This is really bad for Free Game. Drive still being there. And even if that didn't hit, that block stream would have put would have been chipped.
Someone clip that and send it to Sagan for next month.
Good check with the 5M. Little antsy on the DP. Not going to get the wall. Well, actually did just barely get it. Oh, too early on the command grab, though. Back in the corner. Funk just backing off. Yeah, going to get the wall bounce here. I like that retreat for a moment. The timers were not in a good spot. The frame advantage was not in a good spot. Just backed off, came back in with the ball when the timer returned. Yeah, these fireballs can be a problem.
Ooh. There he catches the jump attack.
This is still winnable. Good conversion, ball. Yeah, hard knockdown. Oh, yeah, it doesn't respect it. Great reversal.
Yeah. Free game going crazy. Fighting to stay alive. You do what you gotta do.
I like the stagger there. Hard knockdown, though. Free game's just being very correct with reversals, and sometimes that's really hard to fight. You know, at the end of the day, it is sort of a guessing game between the two players, trying to read what each other's going to do, and if you're just right all the time, things get really easy for you.
I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Sometimes you're just right all the time.
All right, pregame going to be looking to activate here pretty soon as well. We'll see if Funk can bait it out. On the other side, that was not a bad trade for pregame, actually. Chunked off a bit of that overdrive, and that fireball doing another one. Funk actually has to be careful. Lost the overdrive, and now this is a big advantage for pregame. Good anti-air.
Next interaction wins. Oh, and that's it.
Yeah, big dodge there. Called it out. Pregame a little trigger happy on the overdrive again, and Funk got the bait, got the punish. Good stuff. Going to be moving on.
Yeah. That last part of the game was basically a repeat of another round. Funk recognized the situation, knew the jumping was coming, parried, and then it was just a matter of flip the coin. And Funk got the right read.
And Funk, you know, not buckling under the pressure, coming in as the favorite. You know, everyone with the expectation is Funk going to be able to graduate as the only person that has the potential to tonight, and secured the spot in winners finals, is on track so far.
No, yeah.
All right, so I believe we're going to be moving down to the loser's side next when these matches.
Yeah, we're not completely. It's going a little slow down there, so I think. Pregame said I'm too old to play against Charlotta, and Maddie said I'm not. Silent infant. Okay, so
I'm the exact amount of old because I'm like, you're grounded, Charlotta. You're going, you know, cell phones taken away, Xbox taken away.
I'm really liking the matches tonight. They've been really good.
Sean and Super Mech had finished playing. I just don't know what the score was, and neither of them entered it, so I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah. And then None to One and Memel are playing right now, and Red Mage Susie and Spooky Mango are playing right now.
Gotcha.
So we'll get there in time.
Looks like they seem wrapped it up. Yeah, so we're gonna have Spooky Mango against Sora on one side, and then None to One against the winner of Froton and Super Mech, which appears to be Super Mech. So that's gonna round out the loser side of our top 8.
Perfect timing.
Damn, they're good.
Also, applause to all the top 8 people this week.
Yeah, nice shit.
Spooky Mango having a bit of a loser's run here. You can see 2-0 over Extreme Sonic, 2-1 over Destin, and 2-1 over Susie. So has a lot of momentum coming in. Sometimes that can be the benefit to being on the loser side while everyone else is sort of sitting around getting cold. You're playing matches all the time. You're staying warm. Your hands are warm. Execution is staying up. So we'll see if this is able to carry over.
We did miss the Potato Mirror Panda Neko versus Sora. But maybe another one can happen. Let's see if Sora can play out of their mind.
Gonna have a long road, yeah, for sure for that one. Same to be said for None to One if we're gonna see that use this year, especially with both Funk and Maddie sitting in winners finals. So gonna have a loser side. So we have a Cat, Charlotta, Super Mech. I'm not familiar with.
I think they play Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she plays Seahawks.
So confirmed with Spooky Mango, we have honest character left in the bracket. Good job.
Only one. I would say I think Seahawks is pretty honest.
He's all mids. It's
all mids, Callisto.
Yeah, no. So I admit the mix for 6 is not that good. He does have to work to open you up. He does not have to work to put himself in a position to try to open you up. To get close to you, that's zero work. That's just any move.
Yeah, like the other day this week, Callisto was just like,
I like Spooky Mango coming to pose on us with the Yip Yip gang and then getting in there. Is he playing? Did he abandon the Cat gang? No. Cat gang is alive and well.
Yeah, there would have been some disownment going on if a Yule popped up on that screen. That is definitely courting the enemy.
Callisto earlier this week when talking about Seahawks, reading my crimes to me.
Look for the dodge on the ball. That's pretty dangerous because of the recovery on ball. You definitely want to look for that light wall, or if the ball's coming from far away, get that DP reaction going. All right, Spooky Mango with the good. That's a Callisto corner combo. I like it. Good routing. Sora fighting back though.
Yeah.
Back out.
Getting back to mid-screen. Synchronized brain there. Okay.
Yeah, and if you're Spooky right now, you just don't have to do a lot. Gonna get the JU, close it out. That's what you're really looking for. You're just trying to control that middle of the screen. Use your fireballs, use light wall, make it so that ball can't be a freeway in, and then from there, hit your anti-airs. And it's actually, like I said, it's a frustrating matchup because Charlotta's that kind of character, but it's definitely a good matchup for Catalina.
That was clean roll, gets corner. Sort of fighting back, trying to get some space.
Good block, and that's fine. Woo, sent it. Didn't get the punish, but still a good situation. Mango actually blocking most stuff right now, having some really good defense. Securing that light lead. Is this going to be a punish? Yes, it is. That's going to do it for game one. You got to be really careful raw activating against Catalina, even if it wasn't for that, serendipitous jump timing. Thrust is just a great punish against raw overdrive. She can just let it rip pretty much on reaction from anywhere. Yeah, Mango slowing it down, has the corner already. Big counter hit. A big challenge. Yeah, the dodges can get you in trouble, like I mentioned. Charlotte does not have a lot of recovery on her special moves. Holds the overdrive. That's honestly fine. You're not close, you're not taking chip. Mango pressing really hard, though, trying to finish off the round before Sora can get started. Oh, that's big. This should do it.
No, yeah, that's it.
Battle 2.
Important thing here is to try to keep composure. It's a bad spot, but not unsolvable. Ooh.
Mango playing really aggressive, but it's working out right now. Getting the hits.
No, yeah. Oh!
Reversal. This is going to be a good punish.
No, yeah, all the cooldowns are... Oh, misses it. The rest of
Yeah, misses the 2H, but honestly, this is still really good shape. Any button into rush finishes it.
Yeah. Like, no meter, not much health. Rough situation.
Oh, wow. Roll through. Very lucky roll timing. Drops the combo, unfortunately. Last legs here for Sora. And that's going to do it. Yeah, the fireball's going to close it out. That's going to be a quick 2-0 for Mango. Just running super, super aggressive offense there. Staying alive on the losing
There was
side.
a slight mishap where I was trying to show them how the mod I have that has a green screen works, the chroma key mod I have, and it didn't have a UI or a background for that entire second game.
So it just turned on?
I was showing everyone how it worked. Someone in the chat asked about it, and then I forgot that you can't turn it off without reloading the level.
Oh my god.
Alright, so
we have Super Mech. Mango will move on to fight I Love God. And then up next, we have Super Mech versus, on the Seox versus Nunda 1.
Okay, I want to see some good Seox gameplay. I want to see some airfire. No, this is not Rising. We're very much still
obsessed with Richter coming into the chat. Richter is a very good Bang player plays with Central Fiction. We playing some Rising in here? Nah, bro.
No.
The
Rising.
For those who are interested, the Rising beta time slot for tonight did just go live about 8 minutes ago. So that is going on. You can catch me on there as soon as we wrap up with this tournament today.
Yeah, same. As soon as I'm done here, I'm just going.
Zoom. None, where are you? You were in the lobby and then you left. No, you are in lobby. Super Mix now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why you have that harlot as your lobby avatar.
Let's see now. Well, Not to One has fought Seox a fair bit. We've fought a fair couple of times before.
I thought the harlot. Have you ever seen that video where it's yeah. Well, None to One's asking. It's a video of like Naramaya saying something like her win pose, and then it goes, enough of this harlot. We got Johnny combos to grind, brother. And then it plays Johnny from Guilty Gear Exar doing like a really long Touch of Death combo to the original Bet, his theme song. Where is Superman?
I every time that thing is sent to me, I immediately know what it is. Because
enough of this harlot. We got Johnny promos to grind, brother. I say that all the time.
It's Narmaya's like intro from player 2 side against Gran or Jita.
Andu, if you can get that and link it in the chat, I would appreciate it. I always forget they have player 1 and player 2 side.
No, yeah, honestly, I was kind of this, like, I really like that all the characters have interaction, a special dialogue for every other character. It's something really neat in terms of, like, attention to detail. And, like, makes sense because they're all technically part of the same crew.
Richter says, I should get into Granville again, even if Rising is around the corner. You guys look like you could use one more Charlotta, surely. True!
Oh, yeah, we will throw you in the bucket with the rest of them.
I mean,
I'm just thinking of that video where the dude like peels a whole bucket of potatoes by putting like a power drill with a brush into it. Like he just puts a hose of water into the bucket and a power drill with a brush and just peels all the potatoes at once like that.
I mean, to be fair, do we still have potatoes in the bracket besides Funk or? Oh, okay, sorry.
I do believe, yeah, the last remaining.
Okay. So from my experience, I want to see, like, of course, Seox has a lot of ways to navigate through Eustace's pressure, but also, as we have seen, Eustace actually has some really good normals to, like, hit him out of empty hand and deal with some of his stuff. So this certainly, like, at least Eustace does have some good tools to, like, deal with Seox neutral skips. It's a matter of, like, Super Mech using them properly.
We did already see Maddie show kind of what Eustace can do on the other side. The wall dive is a good move for getting past projectiles, and it would seem intuitive to use that against Eustace, but as you can see, the bar 5H like Maddie show can shut that down immediately. And None to One just running pretty constant offense here.
That's really nice. Good strong positioning. Good tempo for pressure without getting stuck without cooldowns. Clean play. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, None to One showing their bombos too. Let's go. Cancels the Rekka. That's good. Oh. Not really sure about those jumps.
Oh yeah, with the grab. Good response. That is really one of sort of the few delineating things, kind of when you get past beginner level to intermediate, is how do you respond to someone whipping and grabbing your face. You don't have to get a full combo, you don't need to nuke them for it, but just get a knockdown, get a hit. Just don't whiff grab on your own.
Okay, here we go. Oh no, None to One knows. Just mash away. If it's not snake bite, it's not gonna hurt him. Okay, now we got the corner now for Super Mech. Putting some more. I think something's going on with Super Mech's inputs. They keep getting just jumping light in the air, and I think they might be trying to input.
Yeah, looking for that light fireball.
Oh.
Ooh, just sense the super. None to One, good patience, gets the punish.
I'm not seeing as much as Super Mech wants to jump. They're not using dive kick. They're not using EX air fireball.
Yeah, None to One just kind of finding the hits he needs, getting the conversions. Woo, that was risky.
Okay, there we go. Some pressure. I like that.
Good movement. Yeah, that jumping light is actually a really good button for Eustace. You don't see it that often, but it does cross up, is active all the way down down the ground like most jumping lights.
That's the danger. Seox air fireball is really strong, but the danger is if you don't set your angles right, people can just run under you.
You want to
and
use it from much further away than that for the most part. You want to use it from about there where they're standing right now. Neutral jump, let it rip, and then walk behind it as a shield. If you approach forward with it, it is kind of easy for the other person to just run forward underneath them and get the punish. And that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Great challenge. Just mashes the 5L on the cross-up. JU to seal it.
Was that ambiguous? I could not tell which side it was.
I'm pretty sure that hit in front, but the air stall either way made it really wacky.
Yeah. But yeah, no, clean play from down to 1.
All right, so we do, have a shot at one of the mirrors still alive, none to one staying alive on the loser side. Maybe we'll still, see that useless mirror down the line, but we still got a bit to go. We're going to move on to the loser's quarter. It's going to be I Love God coming up next against Spooky Mango. I Love God already showing 3 characters. We've seen the 6, sort of the Matera. I don't know how much they are actually playing them.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually something there. Or maybe
they
it's
have
a
the Matera
bait.
plate though, right? Like they have the profile plate with Matera, so I have to assume there's a little bit of non-zero Matera going on. And then Spooky with the Catalina. I know Spooky's dabbled in a few other characters as well, so I think we'll see the cat. Be curious to see if I Love God goes back to the Avatar, or if we see the 6 right off the bat. I think 6 is maybe a little bit more of a stable matchup. Avatar is just one of those things where, like we mentioned earlier, the knowledge check game is pretty strong, but if they know how to fight him, playing against a Shoto who knows the matchup as Avatar is incredibly dangerous. It's very much a 2-touch match. And Catalina, we saw earlier with the Usis JM. Catalina's JM is actually very similar, extremely far horizontal reach. We saw it, Destin actually using Cagliostros in the same way last week. Going up and getting them out of the air with the JM and converting the counter hit when she lands. Letting the intros rock. Good anime citizens.
Yeah. Good anime etiquette. Let the intro go. Going in.
We'll see if we see the same amount of aggression coming out of Mango. Yeah, you can get underneath that laser, get the punish. But yeah, this is why I'm wondering what level of aggression we're going to see out of Mango, because earlier, I Love God showed, like, they are not afraid to DP at all. Good movement, yeah. Avoids the command grab. There's the DP again, though.
Yeah.
Nice DP. Checks out of the command grab. Activation. That's... Okay. That was a really weird scramble. Spooky, like, missed 2 separate punish opportunities, but just happened to land into a third, and it all worked out. Closed out the round.
Yeah.
Trading light DPs back and forth. Spooky's doing a really good job of just keeping the movement, like not being stuck in one place, having to hold the avatar mix to block. Alright, I Love God sustaining some offense this time, and yeah, we're not seeing the challenges on the cancels here. One more of those should do it, but the DP out is going to give him another shot to live here for Spooky. If he didn't do anything, yeah. Okay, sick.
Okay. OD comes out, no punish.
That SSBA actually runs out of invuln really early. That was just a weird situation. If I Love God would have done pretty much any of the other follow-ups, they would have worked.
Yeah, we're going to him. If they go for Seox, that's actually like it depends. Like it's not. I don't think it's. Oh, never mind. Callisto's always right. I'm wrong. There is a Matera coming.
Yeah, and I Love God actually sort of specializing in characters that excel on knowledge checks, right? Ones where you really have to play the game a pretty good amount. This is a very even matchup, if not slightly in Catalina's favor, but that's assuming both players understand what both characters are capable of. And things like anti-airing the hops. As Catalina, you usually just kind of want to hang out and avoid the projectiles, and then wait for the hop and 2H it. And life gets real easy when Matera's health just exits. Counter hit thrust, a little far from the wall. Not going to get the combo, but good positioning here.
So
Yeah,
far,
H
pretty
Fireball.
even.
Also pretty good against Matera.
Okay.
Bad timing on the dodge, and we have seen a lot of dodges coming out of Spooky defensively. That can definitely get you in big trouble against Matera. Good timing on the jump, though. Switches out. Finds a grab. Good dodge. That should go. Landed on the other side. That made it really awkward to buffer that super.
Ooh, that was unfortunate.
All right, first round going I Love God here. Trying to work back into the set.
Yeah.
Interesting. I haven't seen those two projectiles trade before, but because the low shot doesn't really interact with normal fireballs, they just bypassed and both characters took a slight bit of damage. That's a big hit. Counter hit, medium thrust, devastating on Matera health. You can see all that red. Good challenge with the 5L though. And the mix is working. Good
Ooh.
jump though.
Yeah,
Another
I
good
love
jump.
God is being a little too trigger happy with fireballs. Spooky Mango getting those jump ins.
I love that. Also using the held butterfly, the charge version that sends the butterfly flying upwards. You do want to just use the regular ones against Catalina. Usually the H version, the one that goes upwards is like, it can be good for creating some weird situations they won't recognize, but you're not covering the middle of the screen and thrust is going to be an issue. Applying the pressure here in the corner. Busting out with the hop, getting a little bit of space, but good challenge. Went up and got her. The offense working now for Mango. Goes for the empty jump setup. Good use of the H Fireball again. Looking for... I'm not actually really sure. Maybe looking for an overdrive, but the meter wasn't there.
Too early on the
Definitely
dodge.
looking for the overdrive. And good timing on the H Fireball. And, you know, just like you said, Levy, the I Love God just being a little overactive there. High APM and eating a few too many heavy fireballs.
Oh yeah. Spooky Mango just knowing, like, keeping it strong, keeping it steady, realizing they don't really have to do too much to just get where they need to go. They're moving just the right amount they have to, and in some situations they're just letting their opponents sign their own wills, so to speak. Very clean play.
All right, so moving on to the loser semis. Gonna go on to face the winner of Free Game and None 1.
The celebratory nailed it.
I personally am a big fan of the really passive aggressive Never Surrender.
Yeah, that's a frequent one.
All I
So
know,
that's always-
all I know is lots of potential complaints about Rising will be headed off at the pass for me if they put the T-posing anteater in as a real
So
sticker. Yeah, I will let at least 3 bad mechanics slide if they put that in the game.
I won't. But I would like them to add a lot more of the stickers. I love the stickers. They're probably one of my favorite things out the online lobbies in this game.
Yeah, shout outs to August printing out the stickers for tournaments on the signboards. It's very fun.
Yeah.
We got to
The
do
norm-
that. We got to do
norm
that for
confused.
wrestling show in September. We have tickets to.
None to
All Out.
One's controller's acting up, so he's gonna reset.
Okay.
We're gonna print out Big Willie heads onto signs to bring to the arena to
Let's
try to get on
go.
TV. So if anyone's into AEW, keep an eye out. We're gonna try to get my cat on TV.
Every so often I see like Eye Patch Wolf make videos about wrestling, and it makes me actually want to try and start watching. I just don't know how to start. Rather.
I wasn't. It was weird. I had to work with a few professional wrestlers, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, doing Capcom's E3 show a few years back, and I had not seen professional wrestling since literally 1992. I knew that because the broadcast was interrupted by an update on the Gulf War. And so when I first met Kenny Omega, I had no idea who he was, and obviously he's super popular. And I didn't watch any wrestling, but I do watch some pretty bad anime. So I had seen Tiger Mask W for sure. And I was like, holy shit, are you the dude from Tiger Mask W? And he's like, what the
Bruh.
That's what you know me from?
It cannot.
All right, so we're going to have Nunda 1 working on the controller. Assuming they can get back in, we're going to have Belial against Eustace. Kind of a tricky zoning matchup for both characters. Belial does have a little bit of advantage there. Has that 5U, able to kind of close the distance against zoning a little faster.
I mean, normally, but I feel like in the particular instance with Eustace, he recovers way too fast from his firebolt.
Yeah, you're not going to get the punish, but he also doesn't have a DP, right? So he's not going to really anti-air that. Like, you'll at least get in for free. Maybe not have the turn.
Yeah, that might be enough. It depends more on how it goes. I did like a lot of how Nonto 1 is playing in terms of tempo right now. That might be like the recipe to make free games struggle unless they manage to out-offense them.
I think free game has shown that, you know, even though it'll be a little reserved, especially at round start, free game's definitely down to scrap. We've seen the change of pace, the willingness to go on offense.
No, yeah, definitely there's a willingness for it. More so my concern is overextending, rather. Like, not to one's place.
I feel like Nunda 1 will def get you for overextending. Okay.
Getting a good stretch. Good stretch.
The passive aggressive never surrender.
Oh, I love that. I dropped a big streak. I hit him with the never surrender immediately.
Don't you dare quit. Stand up. Fight me again.
You can do it, just not against me, because I'm sick.
Hashtag humble Callisto.
Look at his slutty back cut out.
He is definitely, yeah. He is not like openly horny, but if you have eyes, if you're looking between the lines, this is a horny character.
His dark unit in the game has like cutouts on the ribs, and I'm like, you're a slut. You're a fucking slut.
Yeah, and Belial leaves nothing to the imagination. You don't have to ask.
Yeah, I just
Belial. I bring it up all the time, right? I'm anti-Matera because Matera is, you know, catfish horny. She's not really about the life. Belial, he's trying to catch the D. He is about the life.
Yeah, no. She does it just as like a bit. He is actually trying to get dick in his ass.
Oh my god, the commander to nothing ended up baiting the DP.
Free game, yeah, trying to turn the offense around. Does have meter on deck. We'll see if we've seen the activation, but it is dangerous against that jump back out of the command dash. Holding it for now. I like that. You want to get a little bit more life off before you start dumping resources here.
Oh.
Just walked in.
Excellent.
I wonder if he was expecting to do
I think he was doing parry.
No, it wasn't. He didn't have his hands up. That's how you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just walk as far as I know.
No, yeah, I think they were waiting to see how they reacted to something, but they ended up grabbing.
Nunda 1 really consistent with these DP punishes. It can be kind of an awkward DP to deal with.
Yeah.
Good side switch.
We got a block button gamer out here, y'all.
Nice anti-air. Side switch himself, though. The self mix. Oh, the rising grab worked out. I'm going to call it. If anyone mashes grab in a block string, it's a rising grab now. Great 2H. And yeah, Nunda 1 just did the important stuff really consistent in that round. Hit the anti-airs, hit the DP punishes. Really good game 1 there.
Oh yeah, this is what I meant. Like, Nunda 1 is just keeping a good tempo, knowing when to keep offense while also not overextending.
You said it. Move forward, caught the combo off the grenade there.
Like, no fear. Just like, yeah, I'll block the 2 overheads. No problem. I'm not scared.
Yeah, free game just trying to find some footing here.
Yeah, this goes back to what you were saying. It's really hard to break through when someone's just doing the right reads on defense.
Nice counter poke with the 2M. Big jump, a little bit high on the JH, so not able to get the combo on the ground. Free game though, still in this round. Good bait there. Looking for an activation, maybe a super. Oh, the back shift though.
No,
Another good
crazy jump.
anti-air.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the story of this game so far. None to one, just hitting the clutch anti-airs when he needs to.
Yeah, he's just like, I control the air, I control the ground. What are you gonna do?
None to one's anti-airs have always been good. He's always had really good 2Hs, really good up balls, so
Yeah,
definitely it's hard jumping around him.
Yeah, it's a good character for it too. Yeah, not the greatest 2H in the game, but a very quality one. Kind of similar to Bubs, just not as crazy in terms of vertical reach, and
That's
closing that out with a quickness.
Yeah. It's really cool to see how good None to One has gotten in the game, especially because I remember I ran into him a lot when I started playing the WAST beginner brackets. And I remember fighting against him. Sometimes I realized it could end up just becoming a matter of a very slow match to grind people down. So it's really cool to see how they've improved. They've learned to really tempo their offense to be threatening enough where their opponent has to answer, but also just patient, composed, confident. He's playing. They're playing really well.
All right,
Really
well,
good to see.
good news of the dream's still alive. We might still get that Eustace mirror, but first,
For the first time ever on a tournament stream, we're gonna have the Eustace mirror, perhaps. So one of the things I wanted to say about None to One is that he has always struggled with consistency. He was always very hard to seed, and recently, not even just in this tournament, but in the past tournament, the last one, he didn't make top 8 that tournament. He still has become much more consistent between rounds, which I think was a big thing that he had trouble with, was he would have a really dominating round and then have trouble getting that back up if anything went wrong where he didn't have the advantage, you know? So,
yeah,
good to
I'm a
see.
big proponent of the mindset of you don't have to worry about playing to win. You don't have to worry about winning more. All you have to do is address your faults one at a time, and as you chip away at them, the wins come as a byproduct, and very specifically anti-airing. If you're hitting your anti-airs, especially in this game, the damage is there, the momentum is stymied on their side. There's just so many benefits to hitting those anti-airs consistently. None to One able to do that. So we'll see if it continues for the rest of the tournament. But first, the other uses is up. Maddie coming back up, and we do see the Uno coming out of Funk. Potato too.
Yeah, long range potato activated.
And this can be hard for Eustace because you can see that spear move just chews through projectiles. Flamic not going to be as much use. The pressure is pretty good for Uno as well. And again, we've said it a few times tonight, but this is another one of those knowledge check characters. Uno is fairly unique compared to most of the cast. And this move right here, Spiral Spear, is an incredible special move. It does everything. And also, every special move of Uno's is basically an anti-air.
So no jumping.
Yeah, and you can see that just trying to figure out the approach.
And he's got
right?
beak driver, of course.
Gets the activation. Now you don't have to worry about the chip as much, and also importantly, you can be very mobile with Eustace and use easy input a bit more. Great block on the overhead. I heard something coming out of Uno. Yep.
Yeah.
Girl, she did not. She did not a reaction to.
Oh, that is huge. Stuff the spear so the timer's gone. This is actually pretty good for Maddie, and that's going to close it. What a comeback.
Holy shit, Maddie! She threw that thing!
The grenade stuck in like the last frame. It was still active, and that just gave the perfect confirm to take the round.
And we'll see how this sits with Funk, because we have seen this a couple of times tonight. Funk overextending when he has the advantage a little bit, but he's able to clutch out all those sets so far. Great empty jump to bait out the parry. Using the Spiral Spear. Yeah, the dash forward cancel. He has 4 different follow-up options. There's a low. There's something that looks like an overhead that's not the projectile, but he can also just empty dash forward and get a little bit of a mix there.
Yeah.
Good jump over the 5H.
Spiral Arrow does everything. Does damage, does range, pays your taxes, walks your dog.
Yeah, and again, this is the same situation, right? And there's the low that I was talking. Look at where that hit him in the knee, and that's a low. It is a very, very awkward move to block. Good start for Maddie here, though. Has the actual zoning advantage against Uno, which is kind of hard to gain. And the grab beating out the parry. This is trouble for Funk right now. Oh, this is going to be a fat one, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that happens, unfortunately. Potatoes falling out of combos, but Maddie's still in really good shape. Sending the DP even now. Uno's only going to do about 40% off of this. We're probably going to see a run-up activate or something, I think. Oh, no, spins it on the super. Brave.
Oh, I'm
going to
not
be a punish.
Yeah.
5H. Yeah, wall bounce. This isn't not going to be any sort of kill combo, but
yeah,
even in
but
the playing field a little.
I would like to see Maddie wait and bait here and maybe do like a fireball punish super or something.
Oh, these slides are doing work right now. The Funk has not missed one. And the rush through to steal the turn. Clutch use of the rush just had gotten enough meter. And gonna close out a really close game one. Keep in mind, this is the winners finals. This is a 1-3, so still long road to go for Funk here. Plenty of time for Maddie to make the comeback.
Yeah. And it's pretty even.
The thing about Maddie is she guess techs, but for some reason never guesses wrong. It's so hard to throw her.
Good combo here, and the knockdown. Well, fortunate that wasn't a counter hit. And again, and I actually kind of like that 5M mash out of Funk there. Maddie was very clearly improvising there in that situation, and Universal Overhead is not that plus on hit. It's actually kind of not the best hit, especially if you have to walk forward to get that space back. And the pace right now that Funk is setting is starting to be kind of hard for Maddie. There's the Grand Blue handshake.
Oh, no follow-up from Spell. Oh, just jumps out of it.
Okay, she's gas teching a little bit too much now.
Yeah.
But it's not, it hasn't got her killed yet.
Funk is doing a really good job of just making this a very fast-paced, scrambly match, and I think Maddie's just kind of having a hard time getting her feet underneath her. And that should close out this game 2-0 for Funk.
Yeah, that was a much cleaner game 2.
Yeah, and Maddie went into this telling me, I think I can...
Is Funk taking the victory lap too early? Maybe forgetting this
Maddie went into this saying that that she was pretty confident against most people in the bracket except for Funk, and it's just his Charlotta, so having to play him on a different character is definitely probably pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah, Uno is
really oh, go ahead.
Uno is a really rare character. Like, there are not a lot of people playing him around, so it's like really complicated. It's also, as we have said many times, there's a lot of knowledge check characters, and you kind of have to play them, but it's hard if you don't know who.
I really like the specific timing of the choice too.
Oh, she switched to the base. She switched to the base color. She's feeling herself right now. No, the Maddie sweep.
Yeah, the picking the pocket character in winners and in a 1-3 when you have kind of games to give, I really like that strategy. Slight punish, still has the corner.
Maddie seems really just like unsure about like anything she's doing right now. Honestly, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely playing on instinct right now, and you can see that's where it doesn't pay off. Right, there are some times where the scramble's working out in her favor, but Funk just has a little bit better of a handle of kind of what the next situation's going to be like. Funk is also being very liberal with his meter spending, not afraid to just throw stuff out to retain the advantage.
We're going to OD again.
Go check with the 2L.
That might be it. Yeah.
And very quick match point. We're on 5 straight rounds for Funk here.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim right now.
And the slide is doing so much work. I believe a very literal 100% success rate so far on it. And the low again with the Spiral Spear follow-up. This is going to be a full combo in the corner and the knockdown. Good check with the 5H though. Maddie fighting back. Another good empty jump. Yeah, calling out that habit. Funk definitely has the habit from Charlotta, trying to use the 5U parry as an anti-air, and Maddie scouted that pretty well so far. Looking for the reversal. That was very risky. Stealing the turn with Rush again. I don't know. Did he commit? Yes.
Yes.
That's going to get animation. Maddie getting around on the board.
She got the first round. Let's see if she can turn it around.
No, this is the second.
Yeah, I know. She got the very first round of this set. So let's see if this is me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
She threw that thing out! She do be throwing that thing out sometimes.
Good counter hit conversion. Gonna get the wall bounce.
Yeah, Funk.
Stable combo. Funk being consistent with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's mixing up his cancels so well, making it very hard to tell what's coming in. Again, the low. Maddie standing up into the Spiral Spear follow-up, and I think this is going to close it. SPA.
Yeah, that's it.
Funk moving on to the winner side of Grand Finals, trying to get this graduation sealed.
Yeah, Funk says it's not Charlotta, it's me. Basically, I like when you say that. You're like, I'm not winning for my character or anyone else. I'm winning for myself. I'm gonna throw it out the next game. So true. She do be doing that reversal tuber.
So we're getting the mirror, right?
If Nunda 1 beats
go.
Spooky Mango, yeah.
All right.
Nunda 1 up against Spooky, so we have 2 Eustaces, a Cat, and a Charlotta waiting in Grand Finals. So the rest of them are going to be scrapping down on losers to see who's going to make it to Funk. We are going to go back to the final first of 2 of the night, though.
Yeah. And there is certainly a conflict of interest right now because I'm sure Callisto wants the honest neutral to proceed forward, but Justus Miro though.
Both of these players have shown like they want to keep a really fast pace. I think Spooky has shown like definitely a good amount of aggression for Catalina. So we'll see kind of who gets to establish it first. Nunda 1 usually is kind of willing to make a scramble happen, but have to be careful there because of the Catalina frame traps. The damage off the counter hit available to her is just something that Eustace has a really hard time keeping up with. And that's how a lot of Catalina matchups go. Even if it's not the best matchup in terms of tools, sometimes just hitting someone for 60% can be a huge equalizing factor. So it's going to come down to who gets the corner first, and can Nunda 1 kind of stay tight defensively, not be too antsy, waiting for Cat's turn to be over.
Yeah. I feel as long as they Nunda 1 goes around about the same way as they did against Fruity Game, they should be able to take the game. But Spooky Mango can definitely prove me wrong.
This cat color kind of sexy though.
The important thing is the weapon match, actually. That is extremely important to me. I don't care which color you pick, but if you don't have your weapon matching, you're messing up.
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised Maddie doesn't use the bouquet for Eustace.
I think you have to do for like... No, I'm pretty sure I gave Maddie the like save for the weapon skins.
She might not have downloaded it.
That would be a shame. You're gonna have to play RPG mode to unlock it.
Yeah, and this is the dangerous situation if you're Nunda 1. This should seal it.
Beautiful!
Oh, didn't spin the super, though. Giving Nunda 1 another chance. Gonna have to be careful here. But yeah, Quick Tech. This is gonna sound like a really weird take. Quick Tech is better for Cat than the other person late teching because the plus 24 can be kind of awkward for her to make something happen with. She doesn't have the fastest dash to get up there in 5L, but on a Quick Tech, she does have 7 frame 2M, and that is much better than most characters' options in that space. With the dodge, yeah. Got to be careful with that JU if you're Nunda 1. Catalina can punish that with thrust in the corner.
Okay, Nunda 1 on the run. Out of the corner.
Trying to get the shimmy here, no bite. Yeah, Mango rushing, but it's sort of working. You can see the scrambles are starting to come from Nunda 1, and that's what we're talking about, right? Can Nunda 1 stay strong, not mash too hard? Good patience here. Works his way out of the corner on block. Overdrive available for both.
Not much out of 2H.
Yeah, that was a really awkward angle, and I don't think he had charge available for slow kill.
Oh,
Good conversion, yes.
that was sick.
That's something that I think is actually really underrated for Eustace in this matchup. I do think you're going to think of him as a zoner, but I actually think he can fight Catalina in the mid-round range really well. His 5H, his 5M, and his 2M all work really well against her buttons.
Oh yeah, a lot of people make the misconception that he's a zoner, but he's a mid-range monster.
And I think that's what's hard about playing him, right? Like, he seems like he would be a zoner when you're trying to learn him. And that right there, you saw what that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. There was the late tech. Spooky tried to run in and get the meaty, but Catalina just has a little bit of trouble getting there fast. You have to be very exacting.
Okay. OD.
Runs into the grenade. Overdrive.
I do have to say, I really like how well Spooky is just keeping control of the Grand Blue zone. Just forcing non to one in continuous. You're in the corner, guess wrong and die.
Staying in that normals range, was within the 5M range, found the counter poke and the thrust. With the overdrive damage boost, it was enough to kill. I do want to see Spooky, though, cashing out maybe the meter a little bit more consistently in these situations where it'll kill. That match definitely went on a little bit longer than it needed to, just because he allowed number one extra time to survive there.
Okay.
Good meaty. Good bait. That was a big call out.
I'm really liking how non-to-one is using the grenades in this matchup. He's using all the different types of grenades to mess up Spooky Mango's defense and trying to be patient, giving himself openings like that.
Yeah, I think if you see someone rolling the blue grenade, you definitely want to immediately start throwing the green one.
Yeah, that just got him the corner and everything.
And if you're defending that and you're trying to figure out how to deal with blue grenade on Eustace, dodge the first hit and just block it in place. It's usually not going to give him a massive advantage. As long as he's not like up in your face, you're fine. Dangerous situation for number one here, though. Not a lot of health in the corner. Single rush would be enough. Yeah, I gotta wait out that second hit on that blue grenade. It's a very awkward move. Uh-oh. This is gonna be close. I think this is enough. It was auto combo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only 2 hits of auto combo though, so it didn't necessarily get the full auto combo scaling.
I guess not to one was expecting like a reversal for the command dash. But didn't really pan out.
Yeah, Spooky has not actually shown that many DPs, certainly less than they showed in the prior match.
Ooh.
Nice. Got the charge.
Good anti-air though. Got the corner.
Yeah, harassing with the thrust. Pretty close to a checkmate situation. No punish. That was a big miss punish. Mango able to hold the corner now.
Not to one getting creative with the jumps, but I don't know if that's the best game plan.
Yeah, against a fully loaded Catalina, that's definitely a scary proposition. Using the slide, good spacing. Another one getting the party here just a little bit. He's seeming a little timid on offense, looking for the baits. Plus frames, good counter poke. Spooky actually getting a little bit antsy here. Doesn't have the super to finish this, but still, this is anyone's round right now. That's a big activation. Chip is a huge issue right now. Anything is going to finish it. Gets the EX into the slide, baits out the DP, and a huge comeback.
Oh, what a huge comeback. Good shit, though.
Clutch use of the backdash.
They don't realize it's 2-1, do they?
I thought we were 1-1.
Was it 2-1? I thought that was 1-1. Yeah, they're back in.
I thought Dunn won the first game and Spooky Mango won the second game.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Am I wrong? Okay.
We need it. Where's the ref?
After this, we'll get to see the win.
Yeah, we'll see the count after this game. We'll get a bonus game.
Yeah. This is being a good match. Why not?
That does happen sometimes, though. Like, it's such a close, tense match that you don't realize, that neither of the players
it's very
realize.
easy to lose track of the count. It's surprisingly easy to lose track of the count, both as a commentator and as a player, when you're just focused on the match.
Yeah.
It also is a case of, like, this game can be deceptively fast.
Especially with the damage coming through on the SBAs, that's going to close out this round.
Bam!
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, chat saying that was a 2-1, so I think this is an exhibition at the moment. None to one, I believe, does have the victory, but again, we'll see the official count as soon as this round ends.
Not to one, just want to show more Eustace before it's time for more Eustace.
Nice routing there with the rush. And a good 2H.
Oh. Okay. Then drop. But we fixed it. There we go. 1-1.
Battle 3. Engage.
Yeah, once again, I really like the use of those grenades to like, even if they are far away, keep Mango with some extra stuff to pick out in the mental stack.
That meaty's hit really consistently, that 5H. Mango getting in trouble here. Grab. Almost enough.
And
there's the overhead. That'll
yeah.
seal it. None to one. Winning the first to 2. 3-1.
There's no bonus.
Oh no, that was a 2-1.
No,
okay, so that was a 1-1 set.
We're going crazy. Let's go.
All right, the players were on top of it. Chat's lying. Never trust the
Cats,
chat.
liars.
No, I have my room set to infinite rematch.
Yeah, the score was 2-1.
Oh, the score was 2-1. Holy shit, that was so tense.
No, yeah.
Yeah, none to one clutching it out. Spooky very aggressive in that, and I think that caught none to one off guard a bit. There were a lot of times where none would get a hit that wasn't fully followed up on, and Spooky was just pressing out of hit stun and caught a counter hit. It was becoming a really scary situation, but none to one staying solid, and we have finally made it to the legendary Eustace mirror.
Wait, I'm buying Maddie my color to power her up. Give me a sec.
Good job, Spooky Mango. You played really well.
Yeah, that was sick, Spooky. Good shit.
Alisto, any words for your cat recruit?
You didn't win. Go home. What are you talking about?
Damn!
I am a tough Sifu. I'm not here for that. No, actually, it was a really good run, Spooky. Good job.
You didn't
The
win.
conversions especially, Spooky had some really good corner conversions. I'd like to see a little bit more of meter spending, recognition of the situation and cash out the supers. But they definitely capitalized off the hits really well, found some really clutch jumps, and also did the easy combos when the easy combo would finish, which is an important thing to be on top of.
Yeah.
Maddie, did you friend me on... It's really important! Maddie! Madeline, the panda bear, friend me on Steam. I forgot her name was Ray William Yozan.
Well, our next match, yes, the Destian Eustace mirror. I didn't think
I'll buy none to one color, but it's only going to be a cat color.
I want to see how this goes. I feel like Maddie.
So they were playing earlier and Maddie took it, but only very slightly.
Yeah. Of course, just because of the fact that Not to One has been playing for a while, they certainly do have experience on their side. But also, Maddie kind of cracked, so.
Two different play styles too, actually. None to one, definitely a more scramble base, keeps the pace really high, mixes you up a lot, where Maddie is definitely a more defensive, a little more patient, but does tend to capitalize off the individual hits a little bit better.
Yeah, that's the bigger thing. I think people have to be careful about when it comes to fighting Maddie. It's like, it's really easy if you get too overzealous just to hang yourself.
Yeah, Maddie comes from like Blaze Blue, which is a very combo. She comes from a lot of combo heavy games, so definitely comes from a thing where you have to do the good combos to get the good damage, and it just kind of helps more, especially with this character in this game, to be able to do that.
No, yeah, certainly. It does put it can put, if you're not careful, a very big strain knowing your opponent's a really heavy, strong execution player. Just means you really, if you mess up, you really won't have a lot of room.
She actually plays Naoto in Blaze Blue too.
As someone who started with Blaze Blue as my first fighting game as well, for the most part, I do think it's a really good base. It has a little bit of everything. Kind of a little bit of neutral, a little bit of grime, a little bit of combo. And I mean, obviously, they're core to the game, not a little bit in terms of...
Yeah,
like,
no, it's definitely a very balanced game.
Yeah.
In terms of...
Extent,
it gives you everything fighting games kind of have.
Yeah, and when you get to a higher level, I mean, you need a college degree for that game. There is a lot going on in that game. A lot of defensive mechanics, a lot of option selects that, you won't even know the other person's using. You'll just think they're a god that's unthrowable and blocks everything perfectly. It's just a very deep engine, so it's a good game to start with to kind of branch out. And I do think for a game like this is a kind of a relaxing change of pace for a lot of Blaze Blue players. I think they may feel a little handcuffed early on because, it's such a less wild game. But I do think when they're able to recognize that they can make a lot of the decisions that they're used to making slower and have more time to recognize things, it becomes way easier for them because they're used to playing at a higher speed.
And me, obviously, I play Eustace. He is my main in this game, so I'm excited to see this as well. I've been rooting for None to One since he started joining our brackets. Obviously, I know Maddie very well through parenting her secondary parent here in TMN, so this is a losers finals I'm really excited to see.
Actually, I'm glad that we have two Eustaces just because I can get a point when you're talking about the cutback. Actually, I'm pretty sure all Aruns have that. Like, I know Seox has it, Yuel has it, Fairy has it. Like, I don't know why it's a thing. They all have their backs exposed.
Yeah, they breathe through their skin or some shit. If they get too hot, they like get really upset. So that's why they all have like the vents and stuff. Also, this is my Eustace color that she's playing. I just bought this for her.
Yeah, Tuxedo Eustace looking kind of fly here. Getting the grenade out. That's like kind of the tough part, right? Like, can you get grenade out in the midst of Flamix and Slow Kill and everything else going on? Because that is kind of the neutral win. Ooh, Brisky with the slide does work out.
That's certainly a unique type of mid-screen interactions. Not the one fighting his way out of the corner.
Maddie backing off. I like that positioning change here. Has the life lead, had the meter gain, but now actually down on both. There's the early activation. None to One, not able to bait it, and running into stuff right away. Lost the life lead by a slight bit here. Chip starting to add up. Have to be careful here with SBA available for both players too, as Maddie gets worked below health. Right now, just a reaction SBA through a projectile would finish the round for Maddie, but so is this.
Too early with the 2H, and Maddie capitalizes immediately.
Battle 2, engage.
Oh, that was
generally the answer against slow kill. Good block.
Okay.
We're kind of seeing them both, both of the strong suits we talked about the players. Maddie with the patient defense, working out of the corner, applying the more kind of regular stagger pressure. None to One on his side, finding the correct spot to scramble out and work his way back into the life lead.
Ooh, drops the combo there.
Activation. And this is exactly what last round looked like for the most part. We'll see if Maddie can run it back again.
None to One got a little bit of an early, more health lead, and ooh, gets the stagger there. Okay.
Yeah, good check with the 2M there.
Battle 3.
It's the hit. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, more hits on the heavy Flamek. Only 2 for the slow kill since it was uncharged. I haven't again, you know, this is a rare mirror. I haven't seen those 2 moves interact before.
I do like the start of rounds with not to one, just forcing Maddie, just making sure to take the initiative.
Great anti-air. We've seen it on an 1 earlier in this tournament. Very consistent on those 2 H's.
Yeah.
Has the corner, health lead as well. But yeah, I mean, we've seen kind of such similar, you know, situations play out in all 3 rounds now, except they've gone 2 different ways.
Yeah, it does certainly seem to be a matter of just how well not to want to keep the lead going. Oh.
Chase down in the corner, and good frame trap. None to one, trying to scramble just a little too hard. Maddie closing out game 1 here.
This is what I meant about my worry. Like, not to one is doing good offense, especially those early round starts doing a lot of good work. But yeah, there is such a thing as moving too much, and Maddie definitely taking an advantage of that.
Another good whip punish with that low. One of his only real like super punishable moves is pretty risky.
Oh,
should
that
get
might
the
be
combo
it.
here. Has SBA juggle. Good conversion.
Yeah, that's the scary thing with Eustace. If you have grenade, even if throws melt you.
A little early on the meaty. Maddie challenging out. Good block on the overhead.
Yeah,
Eustace players are definitely prepared for that, right? Like, other than grab, that's kind of the main mix. He does have multiple ways of setting off the grenade, but not ones that are a mix. Oh, that's a big drop, though. Maddie with the cool combos. She's gonna go for the SBA? No. Held on to the meter.
That's not a dud.
Okay, gets the OD. Situation kind of reversed from before.
That's
Oh,
punishable.
but gets
Yes.
the punish. Still living
Didn't
though.
have a cancel on deck. Spooky situation here for Maddie with that overdrive activation. There is going to be a benefit in terms of like APM here just because of the overdrive. None to one can use easy input with no wind up, no cooldown. And gonna take game 2 here. We got an even set.
There's a lot of back and forth here, and it's really tense. That's a
The
rough
useless
start.
brain cell activating on both sides.
I mean,
Catch out of the air in the melee.
you know what they say. Today is Friday in California. Shoot.
Oh, handshakes. Knockdown with the throw, pushing back to mid-screen, finds the meaty, but went for a reset. None to one with a good check there. Slight life lead for Maddie, throwing a little bit. Nice PH. Are we going to get the SBA juggle here? Not quite, just too far for the 5M, but that is going to catch.
Oh. Gets hit by overhead. Counter hit. Oh boy.
Great jump.
Ooh, Maddie going in.
Good dodge. Avoids the red grenade. Still stuck in the corner, but at least you don't have to worry about that extra damage potential. As the anti-air. Yeah, none to one. You know, little squirrely here.
Bro, they just be doing shit. There's a lot of neutral, but there's a lot of buttons being pressed.
You can see, too, because of the quantity of action going on, the chip in this matchup is actually being pretty significant.
No, yeah. Like, the main thing is just they all have really... They have long range.
Maddie
But
going to have to watch out for the activation here. Backing off. I really like the space that she's playing at right now. Yeah, just harass with the medium grenade.
yeah, just chip and harass and get the dub. 2-1.
Yeah, that was perfect spacing for Maddie to play at. Did not put herself in a position where overdrive could be activated.
It's 2-1 right now, none to 1, so 2-1 Maddie. Bruh, they are lost in the sauce.
2-1.
That's not a dud.
Not in favor of not 2-1. Maddie certainly likes the Eustace pressure with the staggers and the heavy.
None to one doing a good job being evasive here, avoiding most of the attacks, canceling the others out. Maddie gets in with the jump, but not the full combo. None to one still in pretty good shape.
Ooh.
Never mind. My bad.
I think right now the main thing is Maddie's knowing how to commit just enough to the projectile fight and know when would be the best time to jump in.
I like that rush coming out of none to one. That was a situation where Maddie had spent all of her timers in that corner combo, and because of that, had no projectile available to stop rush. None to one secured the life lead back. Almost caught on the meter, and this is what I was wondering when we would see.
Yeah, I've been telling her you should use that. I told her that like a couple weeks ago. Like you should use that to punish fireballs. And
yeah, that's
it's one of the best fireball
punishes
punishes in the game. Like super wise for
jump.
That kind of super. Maddie Maddie on set point wants to get back at that Uno, which funks Uno and winners and grands.
Now I'm wondering if that sort of opened the gate and we're going to see, you know, many more SBA punishes on projectiles here in this set. I was surprised that we hadn't seen it yet so far. And sometimes you do forget and then someone else does it and you're like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
I don't know. I'm not sure if none to one has the same level of sumer genetics as Maddie.
But yeah, Phil, a lot of characters have supers like that because there really would be no way to like get through fireballs, like punish fireballs easily, or like as on a read if they didn't have a fireball punish like that.
Kind of overhead through Maddie, getting the life lead back. Good block. This is match point for Maddie. Good counter hit.
None to one getting composure.
Yeah, if you're none to one, this is a good situation because now none to one has the super available. That was spins it on the rush, but it actually sort of worked out. Rush put in a position to get this combo. Juggle.
I did it for movement. The rush for movement.
Yeah, it just sort of worked out.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I feel like not to once getting more calm, getting back to being patient with the defense. Although I say that and now
we'll see if it holds up though. Yeah, the grabs make it hard. Are we going to see the overhead coming next?
That's always the fear.
Oh, misspaced it. Got away with it. That's a good roll. You only took the 5L, got out of the corner.
Maddie's having really good jumps right now. That's really scary.
Yeah, and the slow kill being burned, that's going to take away, you know, kind of one of the best anti-air options, both in terms of being an anti-air itself and the conversion off the 2H.
I'm not sure how I feel about using slow kill to fight the grenades. I feel it's risky. Oh.
Good blocks. Yeah, none to one staying a little more solid on defense than we've seen earlier in this set. And whittling away, has the slightest of life leads. Meter advantage is there for Maddie, though. She's going to activate right here. And I'm not sure what's going on there, but none to one has been hit after that activation by the Flemic after it, like every time.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Good blocks. Moving up for the grab.
Sick.
Anyone's around. This is where none to one needs that reaction in there.
Let's go, bro!
No!
Oh, Ignite!
He got the 2H, and we were talking about none to one's anti-airs being the difference maker so often so far in this tournament. And again, the clutch 2H when he really needed it.
That was so good.
None in the chat. Bro, I'm screaming. Come on, None.
Yeah, that was a very, very
Scream, None. Scream!
Reaction on the SBA wasn't enough, and that was a really scary situation because the overdrive was there for Maddie. If none to one blocked at all in that situation, that would have been a chip kill. And just Maddie with a little bit of a panic jump and a clutch 2H there.
Yeah, like
and we're at 2-2.
1 pixel away into the 2H. Oh, we getting the intro again for the final one. That's
Tell
good.
me exactly what's going on. And if I were you, I would make it quick.
I don't
I think
remember
it's
the name
fair
of-
enough to let the entire intro rock this time.
No, they stopped near the end.
You hate us?
I forget it. What's the name of Eustace's Japanese voice actor? I know the English one is KGK.
That's not a dud.
Good JU there. Ooh, 5H though, holding the ground. And yeah, see it. Maddie's like, oh, that's a good idea, JU.
Ooh, the sweep there. Okay, Maddie in
Eustace's
offense.
sweep has like addictive properties. That button's so fun to press.
Oh, big
no.
counter hit. This is the round, yeah. No,
Yeah,
Maddie
that's-
has these for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
never-
my bad. I did that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Nah,
Everything's
it's
fine.
good. That two in pickup there is pretty like tight. So she wanted you have to get that 2 into route into super. So
Never get
answer
anti-air.
here.
No slow kill available though. Not able to get a really solid combo. You kind of just have to stand there in 5H if you don't have the slow kill available. Setting it off. Oh, good challenge though with the 6H there. I'm sorry, 5U. I always mix up with
Ooh,
the
the
follow-up
match
side.
challenge. Going a little bit too much for the overheads and things.
Good check with the JM. That's fine. You still have the corner. Have
Oh,
the
yeah.
life lead.
That's not a
Got to be careful with the projectiles here on both sides.
That's not a dud.
Maddie
the
taking
scary.
advantage of Nano One's penchants just autopilot 2H in those kind of situations where you're above him at that angle.
Yeah, this overdrive activation, pretty big for Maddie. It is actually a pretty sizable advantage for Eustace. He's a character that already gets pretty good use out of easy input, but in overdrive, easy input Flammic is very, very strong. Oh, nice air grab.
Okay.
One more though, one more hit to get rid of that overdrive on the one side.
No,
but
that's it.
Overhead. The
Holy
last
shit,
guest tech.
Maddie! That was such a great set from both of you. What a great set! I'm so proud of both of you.
Target
That was
terminated.
crazy.
Headed for base.
We're getting the rematch on Grand Finals.
Stand in the
Yeah, good stuff in under one though. Looking really solid tonight. Going out in third place.
Yeah, this is as far as I think the best Under One has done outside of this one was 5th. So nice to see him get this far.
I love
Good
Spooky
shit.
in the chat going, the color pulled through. The
All
color
right, so
buff.
that is going to set up our grand finals. We're going to have Funk coming back on. Again, this is Funk's opportunity to graduate out of the tournament. Maddie just, likes his company. Wants to see if we can keep him around. We are probably going to see that. I'm assuming we're going to see that Uno right back, right? We mentioned it before. First rule of fighting games. If something's working, you keep doing it. Do it till they have an answer. And we're going to see right now, is Maddie going to figure out the answer to this Uno?
I definitely think after like a set like that, it could either go really well. You come in super hot, you off a super close win that you fought hard to earn, or you could be just mentally exhausted.
Yeah, it's really hard to avoid it's not even a mental thing, just physically. You get an adrenaline dump, right? Like your body has all that adrenaline running through and it dumps out, and there's always going to be a crash. And now it's a matter of can you hold that off until the end of grand finals? All right.
Eustace versus
Yeah,
Okay.
is the Uno. No surprise there.
Yeah. We're right back to where we were a while ago. Winners finals, same thing, same potato. Can
We're gonna have to
Maddie?
see, the adjustments we need. Maddie has to block the low follow-up to Spiral Spear. The thing that looks like an overhead from Spiral Spear is not an overhead. That is a mid. You don't have to stand up for that, but you gotta block the low. That was definitely eating her alive. Not just that, but the slide as well. The sliding sweep, also catching her toes a ton.
Another thing I would say for Maddie is believe in your buttons more in this. She wasn't believing in them. Now she was trying to, poke out and then do a really, and then do a throw or something most of the time, when it's just you don't, you have not established that he has to block you yet,
Yeah, and up close especially, and to a lesser extent at mid-range, the weakness of Uno is that he has very slow buttons. They're large, but they have slow startup. Good check.
You know, I think Maddie went on the Dust Loop page. Maddie once told me she went on a Dust Loop page between matches and then won.
Yeah, that's important, right? If you don't have the knowledge, we're in the internet era. The knowledge is readily available. If you know where to look, oh, big jump, got over it, yeah.
That won't get it, will it? No.
I think so. No.
No.
Very close. Chip, not an issue because of the overdrive. If you're Funk, you really would like to see, yeah, just back off. Funk has shown the overextension a few times tonight, being, you know, a little too antsy to close out a round, and it's come back to haunt him a couple times. That,
spin.
I don't know if that's a specific anti-throw call-out, but it's worked as one multiple times. Yeah, good use of the round start slow kill, getting over the slide. Gonna get the corner combo here. Safe jump. Oh, fakes it into the grab. 2H on wake up working out.
Maddie fighting out of the corner.
Yeah, the jumps are hard. Uno is a very good anti-air character. This is going to get the juggle. Not enough to finish here.
Awful. Oh, no. Awful is right. This is the first Grands we've had in a long time that hasn't had a Vera in it.
Yeah. Now we have Pringles, man.
Peace above all else.
This is the first Grands we've seen with either of these characters.
Maddie working to be the first Eustace to graduate.
Opening with that Spiral Spear. Oh, again. Though we've seen a few times, right? The advancing movement, working past an air stall and getting punished on the ground. Good back throw. Big positioning switch, but he does have that frame one parry. It is a good reversal. Checking at the 2M. Wow, just the wake up grab. Another rising grab working out. Oh, parried the grenade. It activated it.
Oof.
Not bad.
Funk not afraid to just go swinging. We're getting some bumbos though. That helps.
Good reset.
I like that
there.
reset right there, but yeah. Little aggressive looking for the grab though. Or the overhead rather. Nice back shift, gets out of the situation. Maddie though, really healthy life lead. Has the resource advantage back shift on her side as well.
Yeah, I feel like at the very least, Maddie's definitely much more understanding of what's going on than before.
Yeah,
so
she said she went on the Dust Loop and watched a set. She's good to go. I think she watched a blue set, so a blue versus Shuabu set.
Great download complete.
Funk though, you know, Funk's gone down, lost plenty of rounds in this tournament, but he's come away with the games more often than not.
Yeah.
Nice reset into the spiral.
Actually has only dropped one game the entire tournament. He dropped one game to Mimo.
And there's the low from the spiral spear again. Might even build the meter, not quite. Has the jump, doesn't get down in time to punish because of the floaty jump. Maddie with the mash.
Yeah. That's it.
That super is hard to punish. It has a lot of pushback and recovers pretty quickly.
And the slide. Maddie has the lead in. Wow, just caught looking at the Flamic. Good timing, caught the counter hit. And we got a 1-1.
Maddie's first win on Funk's Uno. Let's see if she can ride that to the bank.
We went from 0-1 to 1-1. Yeah.
She wants to make her partner in crime proud.
Yeah.
Great use of the air stall there. Good jump by Maddie though. Gonna get the punish on the way down.
Yeah. Really like the neutral jump.
I like the back throw here. Get the corner positioning. And yeah, this is where it's hard dealing with the spear. Counter hit combo. Goes for the rush. I like that. Not all the timers were available, so it wasn't going to get like the whole combo there. Looking for the overdrive kind of aggressively here.
You can tell that Funk is really adapting to some of the stuff Matt is throwing out. Funk's really good at adapting, honestly.
Nice jump back. Yeah, that's annoying to deal with after that move. It is minus on block, but he can kind of bail out easily if you're not ready to specifically call out the jump back. And that sort of frees him up. Even if you do that, then he can start doing stupider stuff on minus frames. That's a punish. Yep, good block.
She did look at the dust loop.
Yeah. Damn, I should do that more.
Funk continuing the pressure.
Ooh,
Good conversion on the counter hit 2L there. Funk is getting these back shifts, but doesn't seem ready to like push the advantage. It's actually been correct on the back shift read every time.
I feel like it's more so like Funk probably feels like they're getting more out of just resetting back to more neutral position rather than...
Yeah, Medi's definitely having to work harder in neutral than Funk is.
Yeah, I mean, that is the Uno matchup. He is very good mid-screen, and it's just a matter of not overextending, not eating too many spears. I'd like to see Funk maybe use his normal specials a little bit more, layoffs like the heavy spear. Keeps putting himself in a position where he doesn't have the spear timer available, and that's really good at shutting down the zoning and uses. This parry, though, very effective so far.
Whoa!
Nice block. Has the back throw. Good positioning. Switch for Matty here. The overhead connects. That's going to be a full combo.
I heard taking the that's not gonna punish.
Yeah, too far. And
But
honestly,
doesn't get
by
punished
frames,
for it.
he might even recover just by frames. And the overdrive is available, so the chip's happening, but overextends on the slide, and this is going to be a big chunk of damage.
And a lot of quarter
knockdown?
carry. Holy shit!
Have to be careful here if you're Matty.
The
And
little
just Good
footy!
block, yeah, and that's what I was talking about, right? It looks like an overhead, but it's not, and it is at least -6, so clutch punish. And Matty has her first lead against this Uno.
Yo, shout out to Awful said, waited for Grant to take my break at work for real.
Oh yeah, it certainly is a good rhythm for Matty to be right now in the lead. There's still a long way to go though.
Yeah, the mix working out for Funk though. No overdrive available. Yeah, gonna pin her right back into the corner with the rush. That's a good usage. Rush is something raw just to put them in the block stun when your timers are down is actually really effective for a lot of characters.
Okay.
Catches the slide, corner positioning, going to Funk first. Holds on to some timers, looking for maybe a bigger hit on the next exchange. Yeah, Matty very consistent on these overhead blocks. Good spacing for that. Able to shut down the zoning. That was a little close, but worked out. Backside of the red grenade. And that's going to be a punish. Yeah, and it's enough. 2-2. Funk not letting this reset happen easily.
We are aligned in our goals. Peace above all else. That being said, should you want to shake the calm with another match?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, so this is tournament like the Matty has to win this game in order to reset the bracket. Funk, 1 game away from graduation. Nice juggle. First round going pretty quick. That's the parry. That's the only reversal available, and that didn't quite finish the juggle, but the grab through the rush. I like the run up grab. Rush was the only real reversal option available at the moment. JU waiting out the parry, able to get the punish.
Matty 1 round away from a reset. Funk 2 rounds away from winning the tournament. And graduate.
The stress for both players must be really intense right now because...
Great 2H, weird awkward spacing, so the slow kill didn't combo, but still held her ground, has the life lead. working out of the corner a little bit at a time. Good weight. Nice escape by Funk. I'm not sure what I saw. Yeah, it wasn't a grab. That's a knowledge check. You have to roll the second part of that super. Okay, this is a crouch confirm though, so this is gonna finish it. Blink. Super. I think this should be the reset here. And Maddie has done it. We got a fresh set coming up.
That's amazing.
3 out of 5 to determine
She's
the tournament.
crazy with it. Wonder if Funk will go back to Charlotta now.
Might be the call.
Yeah, obviously the wouldn't. It's not like it was a full download. That was a 2-2 set. I am curious. Funk did back up off the cabinet for a moment. I just saw him kind of back up and reset. So we may actually see the Charlotta change there.
Yeah. I was a little bit quiet because I had a little bit of a technical difficulty. Like the game died for a second.
She said 1 sec, I gotta go to the bathroom, real. None said let her cook.
Yeah, no, even with no awful, you still gotta work for your graduation.
Man, I did not, like, I knew Maddie had been grinding this game, and I definitely thought she would get top 4 tonight. I did not think she'd make it to grands and, you know, reset the bracket. That's so sick. I'm so proud of her. Like, even if she loses the reset, like, she'll definitely be happy enough with the way she performed tonight.
Believe in victory.
All right, so we are in here for the reset. Last set of the night. Charlotta is out. Whoop. That was an interesting interaction. I think he went for the grab and it whiffed and just got thrown out of it. I really like that retreat there. Maddie backing off back to 5H range. Good activation, and this is looking good for Maddie already. Counter hit. Goes for the reset. This is the medium. Can get the combo mid-screen into SBA, and it's enough.
Yeah. Potato starting strong.
That was actually a really good call. So we had seen earlier in the night Funk had used the heavy version mid-screen really often. Even though it was hitting, Charlotta only gets combo off the heavy version in the corner. She doesn't get it mid-screen. But off the medium version, you can get that mid-screen, and that ended up being the difference in that first round. Good use of the low. Pressure is mounting here. Gonna have the corner.
Maddie fighting. The dub is right there for the taking. You just have to take 3 more games.
Hard read on the dodge, yeah. Again, you really want to look for the screen darkening or use an option select. Run up and do the jab dodge option select or something. Hard reading the dodge is just so dangerous, just putting yourself in a prone position where you have counter hit recovery. There's a good use of the 5H. Again, sort of like a sway back. She doesn't move forward right away, even though it has very slow startup. So you'll see a lot of characters whiff a button and just kind of get whiff punished by it, reacting a little too quickly. Great 2H. This time, though, does get the dodge and going to get the punish.
Yeah.
First game in this Grand Finals reset going to Funk.
Funk getting some momentum back from the reset. That is definitely important. You can't at this point. It's been a long bracket. I'm sure to a certain degree they're both really mentally taxed, especially with all the tense games we've had.
Another good anti-air. Maddie being consistent with these 2H is really important against Charlotta. Oh wow, great navigation and a good pickup. Got all the way back to mid-screen with that. Funk keeping the pace really high, trying to keep it scrambly so Maddie can't guess what's coming next.
Yeah.
Advantageous situation. Spends the rush just to pin in the corner. Good decision making.
Battle 2. Engage. Clear faster.
Ooh,
Great
that's
sweep. Yeah, that was a change up. Oh, and baited on the reversal. Barely reached with that 2M. Yeah, you can see that. It's difficult against Charlotta. She does fall out of a lot of combos. Some of the ones that have worked in this set already, I've actually been surprised at. And another good pickup off that, the no follow-up off the Demon Flip where it automatically goes into the low.
Maddie getting some breathing room with VOD.
Good check with the 2M. Chip is an issue. Maddie just needs like a single minus frame. Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's a drop. Chip is still an issue, and there it is. Oh no, unfortunate drop in the corner. Got the best starter possible. You saw that auto combo come out. That was most likely supposed to be a cancel off that by then. So we got a 1-to-1 set here. Maddie with the early advantage in game 3. Good timing with the Holy Ladder. Gonna get a little bit of space here. 5 belt link. Yes. Into the SBA. Spends the meter early. I kind of like this. This is very early in the round. You can build more meter for sure.
Yeah. Plus, Funk is also in a really good position right now, so it's like there's little risk at the moment, at the very least.
Gotta be careful of that overdrive activation. Yeah, Funk backing off. Doesn't want to be in the space for it. Tire with the red grenade. Oh no, but a big back throw. That's rough for Maddie right now. Counter hit. Watch out for the OD. That was the hard read again. Good patience by Maddie. Waited it out. Found the right spot to activate. And good use of the heavy follow-up. Yeah, gets the, or I'm sorry, the medium follow-up. Gets the air stall into the overhead.
Also using the light Demon Flip, so that really messed up the timing.
Another grab. Finds the counter hit this time. No conversion. Still has the plus frames in the corner, though. Good challenge. Yeah, Funk just chipping away at that life. Hasn't found a solid hit yet, but has been able to just keep the momentum up. Has a slight life lead still. Has to be careful with this red grenade. Again, looking for the plus frames. Nice bailout by Maddie. Unblockable. Yep, caught in the air.
I was about to say no big confirm, but that it was not necessary. Just gone.
All right, really pivotal round right now. See who's going to take the 2-1 lead. Empty jump, baits out the 2H. Going to get back in time for the punish. Doesn't have a lot to work with in terms of meters, though. So, yeah, has to go for a reset into the Demon Flip.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Maddie just trying to get out any way possible.
A lot of aggression here coming out of Funk, trying to put things away.
Ooh,
Spends all the meter, though, and now Maddie has the meter advantage. Any hit into a full combo into SBA should finish at this health. Clutch, Holy
EP saves
Ladder.
the day.
Big counter hit. Got to be wary of the meter. Big jump, though. Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, goes for the rush first. But okay, gets over the overdrive. All right, that was a little scary for a moment. I mentioned that earlier. Charlotta does not get very good utility out of rush. If her ball timer is down, she can't really cancel anything and do it reliably.
Battle 1. Engage.
That
Saved
game
by
is
the
scary.
jump art. Baits out the 2H again. Good empty jump. Wall bounce. Just close enough. Yeah, there's the overhead, just trying to pin Maddie down. Able to work out of the corner, but yeah, Funk just keeping the pressure up. And that, again, that's the danger of those hard call-outs, right? You're in counter hit recovery. It is hard to punish a dodge, but if you're not committed to anything and you get the timing, that is a counter hit combo. Good 2H.
Oh.
That would have been so sick.
Certainly a wacky interaction there. Maddie kept putting. Maddie got the big lead now.
Another good delay, working around these 2Hs. Gotta be careful, ball near the wall. Big 2H, can you get there? Yes, good pickup.
Come on, Maddie, make it 2-2.
Battle 3, engage. Trick shot. That's up.
Go block on the low. That was a very clutch block. You don't want to let Funk get started that early.
Funk really is integrating a lot more light demon flips into the offense in order to make sure they're not too linear to get punished by Maddie's 2Hs.
Big
Oh,
counter hit
God,
2M.
man.
This could be round if she... Nah.
This is going to
Oh!
be a punish. This is hard though. You got to hold on to your meter because that overdrive is still up and chip will become an issue. You have to make sure it's going to kill if you're going to challenge. And because of the overdrive damage, that small counter hit confirm does
Final
enough. And we
game.
have a 2-2 set.
Dun dun dun.
Believe in victory. Battle 1, engage. Disappear.
Good use of the rush, challenging the block string. Great JM. Close enough for the link? No, just a little too far, but gets the grab. Has the combo this time. A little bit of a miss on the link, but still very dominant situation here. Big jump.
Decisive round to Funk. This is tournament point.
Good whip punish with the heavy ball. This is a very good start. Has the knockdown in the corner. Kind of fakes the demon flip. You saw that little, slight little teabag. I wonder if he went for it, didn't get it, and was like, all right, fine, I'll just run up.
Yeah.
That's not done.
Maybe it would have been the best. That demon flip really didn't go well.
Really clutch movement for Maddie here, working underneath the demon flip options.
I think that might have been the wrong demon flip. Didn't get the
Not able to get
unblockable.
everything unblockable. Ball is down. Yeah. Has to back off. Good use of the rush through the 5H. Okay, meter is out. For both. Oh, that's big. Oh! Can't finish the combo. Yeah. The grab, though. And the counter.
Oh! Final game, final round!
Slight overextension by Funk there. Costing the round.
Victory, people!
Believe in victory! They're
Good
believing
shot
in
with the
victory
2M.
right now.
And a big 2H. This is going to be a full combo here. Juggle. Flemic. Yeah, hard knockdown.
The
The
count!
overhead through, but the counter hits. Have to be mindful of the meter. Got to look for the overdrive activation. It's a back shift instead. We're back to neutral.
No,
That hit. That's going to be
Holy
the
shit!
close it. Great conversion.
Oh my god! Oh, good shit to Funk, but holy crap. That's
that
a
was such a
heartbreaker
close
for
game.
Funk, but yeah, holy
in
shit,
that second
Maddie.
to last round, Funk was in a really, really good situation and just slightly overextended and got counter hit. And we had kind of gassed up Maddie's confirms going in, and that really did end up being the difference maker, just catching a lot of clutch counter hit confirms.
No, Maddie joined us, TMN, to play in Blaze Blue, and had been jumping around. She's entered a lot of our different games, but never really found a game that she really excelled at to the point that she could win it. And it's just crazy. I'm so proud of her. Holy shit. Good shit, Funk. Good shit, None to One. Good shit, Spooky Mango. Everyone who made top 8. Great tournament. Thank you, Callisto. Thank you, Levitar. Maddie, who should we rate?
That was crazy.
Yeah, great tournament. It's got to be hard for Funk, and I actually feel for him that's a very hard.
Yeah.
And he would have had it, I think, if he hadn't dropped that confirm and gotten to that scramble that Maddie got to take that second round.
Yeah,
But c'est la vie. We move, we grow, we learn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's always the next bracket.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff though for everyone who had better performance, even if the placings were the same. We definitely saw better play out of a lot of players, and that's kind of what everyone's here for.
Yeah, everyone played great tonight.
Everyone's been leveling up really quickly, and like I've been mentioning, I'm really happy to see like the big influx of people just coming to play in the TMN bracket. It's been just really fun to see people from all over show up, and yeah, it's great to see all this enthusiasm for the game.
Yeah, speaking of, don't forget the Rising Beta is up right now. So that's where I'm headed. That's where Levy's headed.
That's where we're all headed,
see
baby.
some of you. Yeah, hopefully catch some of you in the queue.
My schedule is checked. Commentate TMN, check. Play the beta, check. Cry about Yux getting killed, check. It's all on schedule.